Hello, my himbos, bimbos, dembos, and those unfortunate to have a brain. I am Zon. I am the little doll in the right-hand corner, and I am the game master of this little group of adventurers. Hello, adventurers.
Hiya.
Hello.
And this is our first Pathfinder 2e game. I believe only Dia has played Pathfinder 2e.
No, I played a bit.
Have you?
Yes.
Wait.
It went awfully.
Oh, no. I'm not counting that. That's...
No. I when the playtest was initially being run, I played in the playtest.
Oh, fair.
Like all of the modules of it.
Oh, did you? Nice.
Yes.
So, our wonderful little band is joined by Lexi.
Hi, everybody.
Oh, sorry. I'll introduce instructions. Don't forget to say who you're playing as and your pronouns. So, we are joined by Lexi. Sorry about that.
No trouble. Hi, everybody. I'm Lexi. My pronouns are she, they. I am playing Mori Yuki, who is a kitsune, who is she, her.
Nice. All right. Next over is Dia.
Hiya, I'm Dia. My pronouns are she, her, and I'm playing Orbeak, whose pronouns are also she, her.
Hey. And joined by Felix.
Hi everybody, I am Felix. I will be playing Three Tails, and we are both he, him.
And lastly but not leastly, Zeus.
Hello, I am Seuss. I am pronouns he, him. I am playing Nezeryx, the Nagaji snake person. And her pronouns are she, her.
Awesome. So, this is an adventure path. I usually don't run these, but I'm very excited to do this one. This is, like I said, my first Pathfinder 2e. Sounds like I'm out of the running on that one. So I will be looking to you all. By the way, everyone give a hearty hello to Fops. We adore the Fops.
Hi, Pops.
Hello.
Fops. Ghost.
Yes, go.
I'll never forgive this.
Thank you so much, Felix. 50 months, my goodness.
Felix, that was me.
Oh, I thought it was... Sorry. But thank you, Zeus. Yeah, you know what? Stolen Valor. Thank you, Felix.
God damn it. All right, now Felix needs to do it.
There we go. Thank you, Felix. Thank you, Felix and
I was
Zeus.
thinking
I'll
the same
never forgive this.
It was
I
very...
love trains. I love getting trains run on me.
I always forget what the train
Yeah,
is.
it's still that, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Oh,
That's
God.
amazing.
Thank you so much. It was very hard not to just switch it to the
Oh, no.
No.
Please do not.
Do not.
We did not.
When we're already playing Season of Ghosts?
And now I am ghosted. Why isn't Zon lighting up like the others? I'm horrifying.
He's
Don't
omnipresent.
worry
and always
about
there.
that.
So, let's begin at the start, as all things must, with our in medias res. Blearily, as the harsh rays of the morning sun cut in, memories of the reenactment festival flood back as you wake with the others surrounding you in a clearing. Very steadily, the first of you wakes. I would like each of you to roll me a d4. Ha! I thought you could get with box text, didn't you? Wrong! D4. Alright.
God
Now,
damn
if
it.
Zeus rolls a 2, we will have the
I was
perfect
supposed to say, one
order.
of you has failed the mission? No.
Ah!
For fucking up the order, you're last. Anyway. Orbeak, you are the first to wake. Please go ahead and describe yourself, what you're doing as you wake up, and just generally your vibe as you come away from from being quote-unquote kidnapped during the reenactment festival. We'll go over that in a second, but
Orbeak is a hulking mass of bird with shimmering rust orange colored streams of metal crisscrossing like lightning down their long, snaggly beak. Their wide arms have dripping liquid metal-esque droplets.
why is that?
As
If I may ask.
Orbeak, on top of being a kenku, or a tengu,
Tengu.
which is a bird crow person, is also a talos, which means that they are partially an elemental from the plane of metal.
Wild.
So then why are you dripping?
Yeah, I
You
was
said
about to say,
metal, not water.
Metal is not water. Do we have to go back
This
to the
metal
elements?
is liquid metal.
Oh, so you're dripping mercury? That's
It is
awful.
a rare sky metal.
Sky metal, sky metal.
Ooh. Neat.
Sky metal means alien metal. BT
It's from comics and stuff.
Do we know which one it is, or is that all we get?
It's a mystery for now
I was gonna
because
say.
I can't remember its name.
You take that secret to
Because
the grave.
I don't know, she said.
She was just born like this. She doesn't know.
And as
What?
she wakes up, what is she kind of doing?
Orbeak wakes up. Her eyes flitter open, black, soulless animal eyes, looking around, closing, and then shooting back open as she realizes this is not where she's supposed to be. What in the hells is this? Orbeak bounces up to her feet and hefts her heavy pick from the ground,
As you
throwing it over his shoulder.
As you lift up your pick, you disturb the next in the line, which is Free Tails. Over to Free Tails.
He is disturbed because as she picks up her giant, overly sized pickaxe, it jostles the umbrella that was on top of it, which pokes him a little bit. He groggily sits up as his tails kind of fluff around him to frame his body, picking up the umbrella and looking around. He blinks a few times and rubs a little bit of sleep out of his eyes, which have a red underline, which would cover any bags he would have were he a human. He has fine white fur, almost like freshly fallen snow, and he looks around a bit, frowning. Yes, it appears we are in the woods. Why did you wake me up? I was having such a nice dream.
That's to you, Orbeak. That's not.
Oh, I assumed we had woken somebody else up.
You will if
Yeah,
you're
you woke
bickering.
me up, bitch!
You will if you're bickering.
Answer my fucking question.
We're in the woods. Did you fall asleep
Yes.
in the woods? I didn't fall asleep in
Yeah.
the woods.
You did, though.
It is at this time stuff that's known to Mori and Nezeryx already. The two of you remember that you, during last night's festival, volunteered to be quote-unquote kidnapped as the highlight of the festival by ghosts. But we'll get into that a little bit later. Part of that ritual is being taken to the western side of the village and deposited at the base of the mountains. But this bickering has stirred someone. Why, it's Free Tails' twin, Moriyuki. Or at least sibling.
That's twin.
It's twin.
They are twins, yes. It's fraternal twins, because they don't look alike.
I was about to say. But
And they're different genders.
And also that.
Yes.
A different species. Wait.
In more or less direct opposition to her brother, Yuki is covered with jet black fur. She does not adorn it in any particular way. She's wearing just robes no armor or anything like that. And she gets up to her feet and looks around.
Mm.
Why are you fighting?
We're in the woods.
We're supposed to
woke
be in
me
the
up.
woods.
Were we supposed to fall asleep? I did not schedule around falling asleep in the woods. I have tea today.
Bad at scheduling.
I'm supposed to be in the workshop.
Steadily, this ruckus has awoken the last of your group.
Nezeryx sits up from her position on the ground and looks rather cross about the fact that she's been woken up by what can politely be described as dipshit McGee and the Funky Bunch over here.
Politely, yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
very polite.
Hey, he thinks I'm funky.
I guess that makes you the bunch, Yuki.
Nezeryx is a Nagaji, which is a snake person, not as many may think a lizard person.
You do that tongue thing, don't you?
Indeed. In contrast to what you would think of, say, like a Naga or what have you, where the lower half is the snake part and the upper half is a human part, it is the opposite for Nezeryx. Her upper half is more snake-like. She still has arms and whatnot, but she's scaled and snake-like. She is reminiscent of a cobra. She does have a hood that is purple in terms of the color of the scales, and her face is golden in terms of the color of those scales. So she has like a purple hood that, as you might see from the little token that is lighting up when I'm talking, very similar to that. Her eyes are a similar purple to the hood, but she does not look to be terribly happy about being woken up like this.
Oh, yes,
You're arguing over
disturbing.
whether or not we went to sleep in the woods, but we've woken up in the woods, so it doesn't terribly matter where we went to sleep, does it?
I find it very concerning that we did not go to sleep in the woods and then woke up in the woods.
Did not go
We
to sleep
definitely
in the
didn't
woods
sleep in the woods.
that you remember.
I can emphatically prove that we went to sleep in the woods.
As
I have my umbrella, you see.
Orbeak is gonna set like put a hand on Three Tails' arm.
Don't touch me.
Three Tails, are you okay? Do you need a place to
Do
sleep?
not touch me. Do not. Remove your arm from my purse at this moment.
Orbeak will remove her hand.
Better. No, I just always have my umbrella nearby when I go to sleep.
And going to sleep in the woods is not all that out of ordinary for me because I live in the woods.
Yeah, are we near your house? I was gonna ask.
I need a minute to orient myself, but that is a good question.
You know what? That's the perfect question. I want to read this box text while you, if you wish, you can either roll me a D10 survival, DC 10 survival, or lore Willowshire.
Ooh,
As you are
okay.
from the town of Willowshire yourselves. In the morning air, the straw mats that almost seem crusted that you've been laying on, filth decorating them with blood speckle. And the red blindfolds that were once silken and soft on your eyes seem scratchy and irritating. Odder still, as you wake, it occurs to you that your rescuer, the person that was supposed to come and help you, is not present. During the festival, as you all remember, you are to be kidnapped by ghosts. This is to deter other ghosts from kidnapping you during the summer, or anyone from your village. And then a rescuer comes and ransoms you away with food so that the ghost will leave your village alone another year. Cho Chung Hao was supposed to be the one that ransomed you, and the miller is known as a very reliable person. But he is not here, and you are foodless. As per requested, I will be writing down every PC name for you all. There you go. All right, so we only had one, so that's not a magnitude of failure, but not enough.
Still a failure.
Yeah.
All right, untrained survival check.
As requested.
Fair enough. You are looking around, and despite having fallen asleep in the west, you do remember this, at least distinctly. This area, Felix, Freetails has been through many times before. You're in the eastern province of Willowshire itself, and I'm going to get out. How do I activate? I think that dragged you all. Can you all see this map now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Hey, a map.
You are actually out this way. I'm going to ping it.
Oh, we're across the bridge.
You are quite a bit of ways away. Like, you have been very used to wandering these areas. Oh my goodness. The Red Princess of Wales. I believe I know who that is. Thank you so much for your first subscription. Welcome to the swarm, everyone. Thank you, dear. Big hugs. That's very kind of you. So, you are out this way. For Freetails, this is an area you know pretty well. While crossing the bridge isn't your most common action, you do haunt this area pretty decently. So you are on the southern banks of the river and to the east, quite a bit of ways. For context, you were deposited here in your memories.
Oh, on the whole fucking other side of the village.
Normally, you're paraded through town, past the Mizuki estate, down past the shrines, across from the Eternal Blaze Ironworks, and then at the base of the mountain, you are deposited. Normally. There's a whole setup there, but you are over here. Perhaps your memories have been tampered in some way.
That's terrifying.
If you
And
want,
then
anyone that wants to can give me a DC 10 occultism or lore Willowshire to remember more details of the reenactment festival. But otherwise, I leave it to you all to determine what you want to do.
I will gladly roll a occultism, but
Okay.
Moriyuki did get an 18 on the Willowshire check from before.
Ah, very good. Whoa, that's about 20.
Yeah.
Very nicely done. Okay,
That's
so
Success. Or
That's-
3 because it's a 20.
it's 2.
Cool.
I like to think that Orbeak is starting to put things together, and then Three Tails just blurts out something.
Oh, sorry. Oh yeah, sorry. Yep, that's so. As Orbeak and Freetails kind of put it together, so we'll go with the occultism checks. So Nezeryx, Orbeak, and Freetails, you guys kind of draw together this folklore knowledge of this area is beset. You're in Taishing. It's a region of the world of Pathfinder to the far east. You are part of an area, a very ancient dynasty. Your village and area have been beset by demons and ghosts for a long time. It is through the wisdom of people and the guidance of the goddesses in this area that you have been given the knowledge that by pretending and acting out a a kabuki show, basically, during the reenactment festival, you can trick the demons and ghosts in the area into thinking you have already been attacked, and their laws and rules stop you from coming under assault again, thus giving you a year of reprieve from anyone being kidnapped, and more or less sending it off into the other villages nearby for them to have problems instead. Willowshire is very prosperous because of this. They have a lot more people than most of the other towns, though it is still very small, more hamlet sized than anything else. But you're growing. You even have a dam at this point. That was cool. So yeah, that's what you know from occultism. For Willowshire knowledge instead. Oh, that was with the extra for Free Tales.
Hell yeah.
Because everyone got a degree of success, and then Free Tales got 2. So I gave a little bit extra for you.
Sweet.
For Willowshire knowledge, you actually know the particulars of this, why people are chosen and such. Usually reenactors are chosen for their connection to the village, their dependability, and their value to the village. However, things took a turn last night, and a supplement or replacement reenactors had to be found rather quickly. We'll go into why you were chosen soon. But one of the things is, one, a very reliable staple of the village, this being the miller, is chosen to bring food. And to the group itself, present it to the spirits, and then everyone eats the food. And that's your breakfast for the day. However, luckily, the ritual is not impacted if something is turned ill. About 12 years ago, the local doctor who was chosen to be the ransomer actually came down with a rather sudden fever after too much night of imbibing. Some say he was hungover, some say he was with fever. The doctor tells you he's with fever, at least. And he is the doctor. So, surely he can be trusted. Came down with fever, and it was found that if the party quote-unquote escapes and makes a show of escaping, then the ritual is still complete. So as long as there's a show of you escaping ransom and heading back into town, you're fine, largely.
Very good.
That being said, I turn it over to you all. You let me know what you want to do from here. But you are without food, so you at least probably want to figure that out.
Oh no. We're supposed to have
Tails
food.
checks his sleeves for the snacks he smuggled.
They are not there. Instead, you find what can only be described as, like, rotted and fetid, like, jerky sticks, and pruned and, like, moldy fruit.
Yeah.
With a deft flick of both of his arms, the gross food launches out of his sleeves into the tree line.
You hear a soft flump.
Okay. Okay.
This isn't going right. There's supposed to be the ransomer. We're supposed to eat food.
Oh, we are on the wrong side of the village.
Oh no!
This isn't going right. We were supposed to be on the left side of the village. We are currently on west. I always think of looking at a map, but we use actual directions. We were supposed to be to the west of the village, past the Thrice Blessed Inn and across the Leba River. Or Selva. Leba? I always forget.
Seba.
We are, in fact, across the Duye River.
That would explain why I'm having a hard time getting my bearings.
Indeed, we are nowhere near your home.
Yeah, we're closer to
you
my
are.
home than I thought we were. I was under the assumption we would be on the western side, but if we're on the eastern side, these trees make more sense.
Victor, you look like you have something you wish to contribute.
What was that, Drake?
Oh, I said it looks like you have something you wish to contribute.
To you, Lexi.
Oh, okay.
He said sister.
Oh, okay. I missed that word. It
That would
bounced off my brain. So, the miller was supposed to be here, and he's not. But it is... It's okay. We still have a chance. We just have to make a show of escaping.
Three Tails pulls out a small book from his belt, opens it to a page, makes a note, and tucks it back in. Okay. So, good. We can deal with that. There's something else I noticed. something is terribly wrong.
What's that?
Because the stacks that I put into my sleeves, which were fresh last night, have rotted, as you can see from, and he points at the spot where one of the fruits went plump.
Orbeak is going to dig through their mining bag for their breaded rations that they carry around.
What you find in there are stale lumps of almost hardened, like, coal. Season of the Ghost and Foundry. Yep. Welcome in, Ian Kid. Welcome. You find
Promise, this is not what I put into my bag.
It is difficult even for Orbeak to crack them in half, and what they find is the fibrous, like, frettings of something desiccated. You worked on this module? That's awesome. Welcome in.
Cool.
That's fucking great. Welcome. We're just starting, and this is at least my first Pathfinder game that I've run. So I don't usually run adventure modules, but this one caught my eye. Thank you. Welcome. Oh fucking, we're loving Foundry. Holy shit.
Foundry's real nice so far.
Foundry is so much better than Roll20 right now. Oh.
Yeah, they're gonna have to step it up to compete.
I think they've already lost.
Or die.
Especially with the pricing. So, sorry to interrupt. Please continue.
So my belongings were not the only one that appeared to have been transported through time. Ominous. We should probably get moving.
I think you're right. We probably should.
We should.
Can we see the sun yet?
The sun is just slowly creeping up, yeah. This is near dawn.
Great. So we know where east is. We can head the other direction.
We should at least take stock of all our stuff first before we get moving.
Which way is
Probably
east?
wise. The way the sun is. I understand you aren't familiar with the sun because you spend all day in the mines, but it's that big thing that provides light, and it rises in the east. Typically.
Somebody has to be out there making sure that you stay in hoes and plows.
I don't use either of those things.
I have been known to stay in hose.
Good lord.
Just because I reside in the Thrice Blessed Inn does not mean that I pay for the company of women that often. It was once. And I needed my fur brush. Look, that's not important. What is important is that we need to make a show of getting out of here. Which means we will probably need to fight something. It's usually how shows go.
Quite probably, yes.
Give me
Let's take stock.
You can make an occult.
Oh boy.
Well, why don't we get a There is a party marker? Oh, thank you. They saw me doing.
Nice.
I'll get rid of that. Thank you. Do-do. I would hope you don't pay for the company of women. I'm not that expensive. That's true. I knew that was Gwen. I thought so. Okay, let's go in here while you're doing that. Oh, no, that's point tracking. No.
Party icon. Oh, the paper icon for the party folder.
No way. Oh, look at that.
Oh.
That is
Oh
so
my
smooth.
God.
Y'all are amazing.
And if you click it, it shows everybody in the party.
Oh, that is so smooth. I will be.
It also has party skills?
That's
oh my
cool.
God.
Holy
Oh,
shit.
that's so good.
We're spoiled for fucking everything now.
It also has a stash.
By the way, it also has your fucking hero points stat up there.
Can you guys see that in game?
Yeah.
I can't open up detail. Oh, there we go. There we go.
No,
Got it.
Yeah, there you go. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
That's awesome. We're going to be losing our mind about
Oh,
Okay, this is the first time we've run a Foundry and the first time we've run an adventure module. So,
This is really good.
this
Low
is
light
great.
vision gang, let's go.
So,
We do all have allies, I believe.
Yes.
So Disney. You all want to just check out your inventory? What you find for your various packs is while everything else is mostly fine, it's largely okay, the only thing that's really staled over is like food. All food is desiccated and just gross. It's moldy, it's ancient. Bacteria has definitely eaten anything that was worth eating, and now it is devoid of nutrients, almost. You can give me an occult.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Most assuredly.
Sorry. Hey, Felix, keep rolling that skill that you have. Badly.
Womp womp. That's what you get for talking shit. Oh, wait, no.
I haven't rolled yet.
My bad. I thought that was you that rolled.
No, this one is.
I drew for the party token. You should have it. If you... Yep, I did buy this module. Okay, let me go look while I can configure that. I'll play with that for a bit. Well,
Orbeak knows
We
that.
all have occultism. That's fantastic.
yeah, you all have a cold. I
We
kind of
are
love
all-
it.
Yeah!
Spooky
It's a culty
bitches.
kind of town.
Okay,
Look, this
coming together a bit. So DC 10 was the deal. So everyone made it
Nice.
with one that has this degree of success. So pretty good. Coming together, you all have determined this through just your own intellect and knowledge of things that one of the surest signs of a haunting is the desiccation of food. While sometimes it is a cold breath in the air, sometimes it is the presence of heavy fog, sometimes it is something more dramatic like blood rain or a ghastly moon that stares back at you. Those are rather intense hauntings. A very simple haunting is in the form of food desiccation.
Orbeak is gonna reanalyze, realizing this as Orbeak reanalyzes her food. She's going to say, "I think we have been visited by a neighbor."
I hate the neighbors.
Would anyone happen to have a repair kit?
Well, ends with
what?
begin.
What are you looking to
No.
repair?
Why?
No, madam.
No, what are you looking to repair?
I have some maintenance to do if we're going to get into a fight, but
On what?
On whom,
Orbeak
precious?
sort of defensively holds her pickaxe. Don't worry about it.
X is
If-
fine.
If you need the pickaxe mended, I can mend it.
Not quite the utility I need. For
And
out
partly
of
through some
context, you
wisdom.
need a repair kit to affix a talisman, and I did not grab one.
Ah.
You fool.
Orbeak, he spends a lot of her time at a workshop.
I might play with that in a bit just to figure it out. I don't want to distract too much right now.
If I may offer some advice, my feathery friend.
I have a feeling you will, regardless.
It's true. Your compliance is not necessary.
Your compliance in
There
this
is wisdom
matter is
to
not required.
There is wisdom passed down through my order that spans back millennia. And it is something that we in the order adhere to with a near fanatical devotion. If you tell somebody why you want something, they are more likely to help you. And he kind of just throws his hands out.
Well, forgive me for not wanting to give away all the secrets of my trade.
Mining?
You stick a talisman on your pickaxe. That's
Mining
not much
is a
of a
martial art.
No, it's not. It is.
No.
It is an
hitting a
art
rock.
No.
utilizing
I love
the
these
martial
two.
components of your body. You
That
might
can be
know
said of
to hit
literally
something
anything that
hard,
requires
but
movement.
you do not know how to hit things as hard as possible.
Instead of fighting, why don't we work on getting out of here?
Agreed. This is a pointless conversation.
I
Will
agree
that
as well.
include fighting?
It might.
Bye.
Let's go! Orbeak is gonna stomp off in a random direction, forgetting immediately
That's
which way.
south. That is south. That's
Oh,
not the way we're
right.
going.
Orbeak turns to the east.
No, we need
Still
to
wrong.
go west.
Now,
Turn
Orbeak
exactly
nods
around.
and gets it. Now she's going in west.
Excellent.
Well, heading on
in that
down.
case, Orbeak can lead, and
As you head down, you kind of memories come back to you, and I'm going to be hitting. So, whoever wants to start, why don't you tell me about what you were doing before you volunteered last night? Like what you were up to. And if you don't all rush to it at once, I will choose someone.
I can go.
I got this. Yuki was busy just sort of behind the scenes helping to set up the feasts, sort of make sure that the tables all had food on them, just kind of running errands and being a gopher for the people who were in charge. She wound up getting picked because someone backed out and was like, hey, can you do this for me?
Okay, so you, like, this is because someone backed out. So someone probably approached you, because you are in the village. What is your kind of position? Like, how are you viewed within the village itself?
It's a good question. Being part of the South Bank political faction, I imagine it's, for the most part, at least for anyone who has a positive feeling about that faction, reasonably favorable. She's active and helpful, not terribly like trying to make something of herself politically, just lending a hand, helping out, doing things here and there.
Okay, fair enough. So you're at least known as a reliable, like, helper in a lot of places. Also, I just realized the fucking...
What's the stream without a little bit of technical difficulties?
Yeah, a little bit. Sorry about that, everyone. So, okay, so you're known for that. That's very fair. What about you, Orbeak? Tell me a little bit about last night as you guys are walking.
Orbeak was taking tea with Hao. As she often does.
Okay.
with who?
Talking about his latest inventions.
Why don't you tell me about Hao?
Hao is a smith in Willowshire. And that is a way you can say his role. He is not the smith. He is a smith.
Mm-hmm.
But
and not
Hao has ideas. And Orbeak has been the beneficiary of Hao's willingness to see the potential in everything. Orbeak isn't that clever, so she tries to help where she can through materials and company. But while she was taking tea with Hao, she heard, as people outside were talking about it, that there was a lack of people for this festival this year. And Hao almost jokingly suggested that Orbeak should take part, and she agreed.
Okay. That makes sense. Because you all know each other from that. Like, mm-hmm. So, what about Free Tales? Last night, what were you up to?
Last night, after a few very nice drinks, Three Tails got into a contest with Elizabeth Candora and Yuso Jin.
I'm terribly sorry, by the way.
Who could
I
tell the best
had the
ghost
wrong
story.
spot. For you all, you're coming down from here. My apologies. So you're not quite across the river. My apologies. So you're coming down this way.
Oh, shit! Alright, cool.
Like, well, out this way. You know, towards the nearest...
Towards the road, yeah.
Towards the road, and then you'll swing.
East it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I'm terribly sorry about that. I was just rereading.
All good?
We should have gone west, then we could actually run into my house.
If you want to, sure. But it's just you foraging for the...
We need to escape the woods.
What? No, stay in the woods. They're safe.
No, we should get out of the woods as soon as possible.
Stay in the woods. You'll be safe.
Really get out of the woods. No. Yusojin is the caretaker of Graveside Manors, which is one of the burial places, but they do mostly cremation. She also acts as an herbalist for the village, while Elizabeth Candora is a cleric of Pharasma. So they are taking turns swapping ghost stories.
Mm-hmm.
And when it turns out that they're worried, someone mentions, we're only sending 3 for the reenactment this year. I just don't think that's enough. Three Tails, without a second thought, says, I'll go.
That's wonderful. And coincidentally, your sibling was here. Now,
Yes.
Remind me, did you come here because your sibling?
No, that was a happy circumstance. Three Tails is actually in town, and this would be common knowledge among the party, because he was sent by his master of the monastery from a ways away to do something in town. He's not been very clear on what that is.
Mm-hmm.
But he definitely asks about that old temple up on the ridge. A lot more than most people. He's been here about 3 years, and mostly he does odd jobs at this time. He'll jump in whenever construction's needed, like on the dam. He was one of the day laborers for a while. But beyond that, he does, general monk stuff, requesting alms, reading scriptures for people, minor tasks, stuff like that.
So it would be known. So there would be a lot of commentary about how those two siblings are both kind of odds and enders, and kind of not listless, but without purpose.
Hey,
which would be true to a degree
got
from
plenty of purpose.
from the townsfolk's perspective.
From their perspective, sure.
So Nezeryx, how did you get wrapped up in this then? What were you doing last night?
Nezeryx unfortunately made the poor decision of not stocking up before the festival, so she's actually out of supplies for some of the tea brewing and other such things that she intended to do. So at the last minute, she decided that she would go into town to stock up on supplies.
Fun.
Unfortunately,
Did Nezeryx know that today was today?
I don't. She may have had an inkling that today was something important. But she probably didn't think it was the festival important. She's aware of the festival and everything like that because she grew up in this area and everything like that. But it's just like, oh, that must be. It can't possibly be yet. No, that's not right. Lo and behold, she walks into town. Oh God, it's today.
This might fuck with things. I'm trying to open 2 instances. Just bear with me if it goes fucky.
The stars were in fact in position.
The stars were in fact aligned. Unfortunately, the herbalist that she needs to buy her supplies from is currently chatting with Three Tails.
Talking it up with Free Tail. Does Nezeryx have
But why would that
how
be a
much of a
problem?
how much of a familiarity does Nezeryx have with Free Tails? If any.
They have had several run-ins with each other, mostly Three Tails appearing randomly on her property for reasons. If I recall correctly, he was trying to pick some flowers or something similar.
That is one of the reasons. Another is it's very easy to get lost heading to that big old fucking tree, and get to your place instead.
It's on the opposite side of the... How?
Oh, that's smart. Actually, it's not fucking with the interactions at all, so
There's
it is
another
actually
big
working
tree
out
you
well.
see.
There are 2 big trees, don't you know?
My God.
And it's around here somewhere, and I will find it.
I feel like I'm the only one with a day job.
Sounds like it. If I'm
You're
being
a day
honest.
laborer.
If I'm being completely
Nezeryx-
honest, yeah, it sounds like it.
Nezeryx makes do with what she knows. She mostly fends for herself. She doesn't work in town or anything like that, but she will occasionally make, charms and that sort of thing for people that happen upon her residence. And occasionally she'll have tea with people.
I only know 2 things in this world, and it's hitting people and drinking tea. And I'm all out of tea.
So, as you're progressing, little bots, that was so cute. Good try. Get out of here.
What happened?
We had 2 bots try at once.
Oh,
Sad
Damn.
little things. There's a rustling coming from the underbrush near you. It's soft at first, but it seems to be getting aggressive, and you can see the shrubs and low grass rustling about as something is making its way towards you. Could I ask, just a little bit, for a perception check from y'all?
If I could... here it is. No, there we go. Oh, someone got a nat 20.
Oh, nicely done.
I believe that's Yuki. Oh, no! Or-
Done, Yuki. Oh, no.
Where is the button to roll perception? There it is.
Main screen. Yep. Right under your armor class.
Yep, got it.
Orbeak doesn't
I was-
see shit. She's thinking about hitting things.
Orbeak is not used to the woods.
Orbeak is not used to this land.
Ooh, very
Actually,
nice, Nezeryx.
very, very nice.
Yeah.
I'll have to add this during the break, but I do need to add some battle music to this. Wasn't sure if there's some loaded.
Oh,
So, let's
shit.
take a look. I mean, what? Battle? There's no battle. Anyway, shut up.
Battle.
Traits
So-
of conquest and pillage too.
Sorry, let me double check this real quick. I'm trying to remember degrees of success. Because it does
10.
change. Is it 10?
Mhm.
I
Yes,
wasn't sure if
it's
it was 5 or 10.
According to what I found in the book.
Well, I'm
Yeah,
going to go with that
I
then.
actually went looking for that a little earlier. It is 10, and if you get a nat 20, it is another degree of success, regardless.
And optional roll for the same thing.
Yep. So I believe that means, depending on the DC, Maruyuki has, assuming it's a DC 10, that would be 2 degrees of success.
Yep. So, and Nezeryx has 1.
Yeah.
Nice!
And Orbeak is lost.
It is a DC. Orbeak did not pass.
So, you all are approaching, and at first, what Free Tales, what you notice that there's approachment. towards you. This scuttling, scurryingness. And I'm actually going to move scenes for us. Yes.
Ooh.
Yes. That should have moved you.
Yep, there we go.
Go ahead and place yourself
I don't have a
somewhere in
token with
Yeah,
visibility.
you need to spawn us so that we can see.
Oh, do you have... Oh, my bad, my bad.
Natural fog of war. It is just line of sight, though, so if there's
There
no
we go.
walls, we'll see forever.
Thanks, darling.
Fair enough. My bad.
Ooh.
So, that should be... There you go. By the way, if you haven't noticed, there's a little creature following Moriyuki. Probably the whole time.
Yeah.
Did you want to introduce our friend?
Oh yes, yes. That is Mikoto, the Mori Yuki's Eidolon, who more or less appears in the guise of a Vanth psychopomp, but littler and a little bit less distinct.
Oh. Neat.
Nezeryx is a big fan.
So,
I just assumed it wasn't summoned.
They're big fans of each other.
that being said, you guys catch the sound of rustling this way. At least that's what Freetails gathers. Orbeak, you are lost. Luckily, you didn't get a 0, because if you got a 0, I would give you a loss of a round for funsies. Orbeak believes the rustling comes down here.
Rustling, that's the sound of the forest. Forest is always making those sounds.
Forests rustle all the time. That's why you hate woods. Anyway, Nezeryx, not only do you catch the sound, you can distinctly tell there are 2 creatures approaching that are quite sizable.
And agitated by the sounds of it.
At least they appear to be aware of you. But it's Moriyuki that hears this first. Blood and guts and cracks and bones, feet and toes and eyes and blood. Blood and guts and cracks and bones.
Oh god, something horrible is coming.
As you say that, you run into box text. The worst thing to encounter.
No.
Is it a rabbit?
The rustling of the underbrush gives way to soft, sharp hisses before the rise of 2 flat-headed, scarlet creatures rise out of the foliage. Slowly, following them, a pale, white, flatted, segmented body, nearly 20 feet long with yellow legs, scuttles forward. The soft hissing turns to a mantra. Meat and flesh and bones and teeth, hair and eyes and all these things. Is the Eidolon small? Should set it to auto change. I believe it's just a medium-sized creature itself, right? Is it a small-sized creature?
Let me double check.
That's a
I
good
think it's
question.
medium. It is
Double check while I
medium. It's medium.
It's a medium-sized creature. It's just small in...
It's small compared to a standard Vanth psychopomp.
Yeah.
They're huge. Well,
Dwarf
they're huge for a medium creature.
I think this will work. We're going
I
to test
imagine
something right now.
They are very lanky.
They are very lanky.
I wonder if I can do that real quick. Sorry, should have had this open, but I didn't. So slowly, steadily, intrinsically even, 2 giant centipedes scuttle out from the underbrush towards you. And as they
Something like
do,
that.
they slowly just repeat their mantra, becoming more agitated with their hissing, clacking noises that echo from their mandibles. Teeth and blood and guts and bones, liver and stomach and intestines, feet, toes and flesh. They seem quite intent on this.
You don't say.
I think they hungry.
I think they hungry indeed.
Three Tails kind of looked at them and licks his lips a little. Oh, unfortunately for them, I am also hungry.
That's nasty.
That's not great.
When you run out of food on the road, sometimes you have to compromise.
And sometimes you still have to maintain your standards.
We've
Quoting
encountered
from
a
chat,
problem,
it's
and I
dwarf
have the
small.
solution.
It's dwarf small, quote unquote. So, why don't we get everyone to roll
That is what I said.
Can
Yeah.
I add, or, let's see. Toggle combat stance. Does that work? Yes, great, awesome. I'm so...
There we go.
What is the drop down next to initiative for?
Modifiers, don't worry about it.
You
Okay.
can sometimes change what skill it's based on.
Gotcha.
As a base, I believe it's on perception.
It is.
Oh, that is
I
unfortunate.
got an 11.
I got a rock.
Well, somehow Orbeak is going first.
No, Orbeak is... Well, that's weird.
Of the
Orbeak,
players.
Orbeak didn't populate for me.
They're
Uh,
above Three Tails.
Do you want me to roll again so you can just modify me into place?
Do you mind just rolling again?
Yeah.
Sorry. I don't know why I did that. Okay.
Your dice are illegible.
Luckily, they'll figure themselves out. Let me adjust that real quick.
You put it on your main monitor.
What?
main screen, turn on.
Quiet, creature. No, apparently their
Oh.
Twitch chat is reporting getting flooded by ads.
Oh.
Which I know that Twitch was talking about making alterations. Oh, that's me. Hello, me. Goodbye, me.
Every 5-10 minutes,
That's too much.
a lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Every 18 minutes?
Yeah,
no.
no.
Get the fuck
That
down
is-
here.
Yeah.
Every half hour, maybe.
Okay, there we go. Once per hour, please. Right
Oh,
now.
even better.
I am so sorry about that, everyone. My bad.
Thank
It,
you.
Yeah,
I
no.
don't
Yeah,
know
it's
why
not-
it was set to every fucking 18
Thank
minutes.
you, Twitch.
Twitch,
Good God.
Twitch has been altering stuff on the fly and not telling people about the changes for a hot minute.
Yeah. So, our
Okay.
lovely creatures are going to scuttle forward. By the way, these are centipedes of the medium variety.
Way
Oh,
too
good.
big. for
That's a
a
very big centipede. Even a small size centipede would be like 4 feet long.
Yep, these things are unfortunate for you.
They are
Many
unfortunate.
too big.
2, 3. Da-da-da-da. Okay, this one is going to scuttle forward, just aggressively. Feet and bones, feather and fluff, eyes for depecking and chicking. Oh, how are you doing that? That was cool.
We have a measure distance tool in our top right.
Oh, you do.
top left.
Look at that. I'm gonna just double check myself. Nope, that is a different one.
That is an AoE.
Don't worry about it.
It's the
What about
it's
this?
the one that looks like a ruler.
Huh.
Oh Jesus!
I am fucking up. Mubby.
Cone. I think if you right click on like the
Yeah, you have to
center of it,
select
it
and
takes
destroy
away.
those.
I have to select and destroy them. Woof.
So like drag over them in backspace, I guess.
I'm trying. It is not allowing me to do that. Oh, hold on. Do I need to? Oh, cool. You have
There you
to,
go.
for context, you have to go back into the measurement tool and select to destroy them.
Ah.
Mm.
So so I only have circle, cone, rectangle, ray for my measurement controls.
Those are the primary ones.
Oh, we're using array to
Well,
figure out.
no, there's measurement controls and then there's
Oh,
measure
Yeah,
distance.
that's token controls. One of them is measure
Oh,
distance.
well, that just let me know that I can actually get up to you. So fun times for all. So it is going to come forward and try to chew on you. Chew. I'm going to chew on you.
Damn.
My feathers are hard as iron, and the ones that aren't, I have iron over.
I have iron on those, as you
Oh.
well know.
Ah, that's a hit.
That's it. Please go ahead and give me that DC Fortitude save.
Ugh, right, they're poisonous.
What? No.
They're 7.
Venomous.
They're all
It's
fucking
worse.
Oh no!
poisonous.
Oh, yeah.
13 might be enough.
So we'll get the damage out first. So, base damage. 1 point of damage.
Oh!
With a poison. Of 1 point. Well, suffer my wrath, why don't you? It does 2 damage. It's not the movement menu, it's the template menu. It's in the movement menu, not the template menu. Oh, well, then.
Yeah.
Would learn.
That's
Oh,
what
measure
you're good at.
distance.
Yeah.
That would make sense to me. That makes a lot of sense. It's for spells like skill. Yeah, we make do. Anyway, you have been bitten did. I will go read on poison real quick while you take your turns. Maury, over to you.
Okay.
Oh, what's up?
I see.
Do you have a...
I
Orbeak had an 18.
yeah.
What?
I originally rolled an 18 and then I rolled again so that you could put it on the chart because it didn't automatically go on your chart.
Oh, let me... Okay, there we go. Orbeak, go ahead. My bad. Yep, they did a fortitude roll too. I just need to read if she takes another one. So actually, I need go ahead and take your turn while I read this, and we'll backtrack.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Orbeak, who has 3 actions now. I'm gonna try and explain my turn because I know that not everybody's familiar. So, because my turn has started, I get 3 actions. I could use 1 to move, 1 to attack, or to use any appropriate ability that will have a little rhombus shape for each action it takes.
There we go. I hope that's not just
Orbeak.
rolling the thing over and over again. Whoops. Ignore that. Sorry about that.
Okay.
I'm just going to read because it's better to read instead of relying on tools. Please continue.
Oops. Orbeak is going to use
your spell strike.
Spell Strike, which allows her to basically cast a spell and use her melee attack at the same time.
Radical.
And if the melee attack hits, so does the spell.
Nice.
I'm going to be using my Thunderous Strike. Which... Oh, for some reason it didn't say... There we go.
Okay.
I'm just listening out right there. I believe... Do Spell Strike, save... Yeah. Okay, so it will still roll a save afterwards because I used a save spell instead of a melee attack, instead of an attack spell.
Okay,
But
that makes
first-
sense.
I will roll my attack.
Can we get your attack off? And then, yes, you will be taking another save, by the way, against the poison.
I assume 19 is a hit.
19 is absolutely a hit.
I'd be really worried if it wasn't.
Let's see. There it is.
And it will need to roll a fortitude save against my Thunderous Strike.
You whore.
You
My
should be able
God.
to just click the save button under the spell. And
Because
should
it's the
automatically
thingy.
transfer to the-
Well, because it's a creature I am not.
Mhm.
I do have to just make some changes. But yeah. 13 is the save. It rolled under.
Barely
Get 'em.
fails.
Barely fails, but it works, eh?
So it takes 2 sonic damage.
Isn't even applied till he fails. Yep, and she fails. She, her. I should add that to the bottom. At least, no, I'll adjust it later. 2 points of sonic
also-
damage, and how much did you deal on the normal?
Rolling that now. Dead average. So 11 damage.
Jesus, it's dead.
Orbeak
You-
lifts up her great pick and slams it down with a thunderous echo resonating through the woods.
What is off
How's it
guard?
looking?
Some effects. Okay, cool. You just cave its skull in as it's muttering flesh and teeth, flesh and the beak of a bird, and
Whoop. And
however,
for
the poison is affecting you. I will
for
need
the
another
last
save.
action, I will utilize my arcane cascade.
Okay.
You will roll a save first because the DM has asked for one.
Yeah.
Happens at the end of my turn, I'm pretty sure.
What I was reading is at the beginning of your turn, near.
Oh, no problem.
But go ahead and finish your cascade. Actions to cast spell and make a spell strike, okay, which you have made. You divert a portion of the spells, but keep cycling through your body and weapon using specialized forms of breathing. Okay. Orbeak now has one temporary hit. That's awesome. Hells yeah.
Did it mark my temp HP? Yes, it did. Okay.
That
Now
did.
let me roll that
It's little
save.
dot on there. That's cool. So yeah, you need to make your save again. I can bring up the venom if you need it, but excellently done. DC 14. That's not a. Oh, it's
It was
DC 14.
14.
So it
That's a
actually
critical
reduces the stage by 2, and you are free to go. So you shake it off basically. The way so much like everything in Pathfinder 2, you had stage 1 if you failed, and then you went down to stage 2 on this one. But and we were checking to see if you took or went to stage 2, but because you already saved, you crit save, so you just delete the fucking condition.
Yep.
That's awesome.
And that's the end of Orbeak's turn.
The other
Don't
centipede
worry,
does not
I've
seem
got this.
to care per se. Oh, I deleted the wrong centipede. Well, whatever. He was at the bottom. Doesn't matter. More Yuki. Over to you.
All right. So Yuki is going to use
Up all night to get some.
this. Act together.
Oh, nice. Act together once per turn.
And we're going to have Mikoto spend one action to move over here to block, and then Yuki is going to use 2 actions to cast Divine Lance.
Nice, because you are a divine spellcaster yourself.
Yes.
All right. Give me that damn attack. That is a hit.
Fantastic.
What does this look like for you?
It is a beam of divine energy. It is not golden colored. It's not like, hideous and evil colored. It's more in the middle, kind of a soft blue.
Ooh, like a ghostly blue.
Yeah, like a ghostly kind of a nice light blue. Make you think of the boneyard and spirits floating through the boneyard.
Nice. So you are very gray, like middle road.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And if you you found it. Cool.
Took me a moment, but it's going to do 4 spirit damage.
It does not seem pleased by that, as it sears off like part of its left side's legs. But it is still coming.
Mm-hmm.
It's veering to the right.
It has to drift. Look out. That being said, over to Nezeryx. But this whole time, it's just muttering. The tuft of fur upon a tail, the eyes of a creature with no slit, the tongue of a snake, the taste of morsels.
First off,
These guys are really creepy.
No, I'm already so hungry.
Ugh.
You want to go for a nice roasted morsel right now?
First off, Nezeryx is going to draw one of her sickles from her belt, so that she has that in hand. Not that she really needs it, but it's a good idea. And for 2 actions, she's going to cast Daze on the centipede.
You're gonna cast Daze on it. Okay. Yeah, I'll look at that.
Yes.
I'm up all night to get some.
There we go.
It's up all night to get lucky. Sorry.
I don't think we ever covered it, but drawing an action at the start of combat is free, so long as you only like draw things, do it so
That
you
is
use both
true.
your hands.
This is true.
Oh, why did... Okay, I see. Ignore that roll.
Ignore me.
This is not a ray attack. It is just
I was about to say.
something
weird.
that they have to make the roll for. So it is a DC 14
I was
basic will save.
unsure because it was like, okay, well that. Animals are known for their high wisdom, by the way, and this one especially is.
Oh!
Well, it doesn't take any damage.
It seems agitated even more as it mutters. The taste of snake tongue, the flesh on its bones, the feel of its hood as I crunch it in twain.
And is drawing a weapon an action? Because it says it's an action on the sheet.
The
It
assumption
is.
is you
Yes.
use your free draw at the start of combat, so just pretend that you already had the weapon draw.
So,
All
well, Dia, that's mine to make that choice,
Oh,
but you
all
are
right.
correct on this.
DM make rule calls.
Mm-hmm.
I had my pickaxe out.
Yep, but just
We know.
let me have it for that one. Don't you know?
Sorry.
Oh! I apologize, but that still is the save, yeah. I see what they're saying on that. No, wait, no. Okay, whatever.
Oh, basic save. Basic save means it's only halved. Damage is halved on a success. But
Oh, damage is half? I thought it was just entirely negated.
the term basic means double on critical fail, take full damage on fail, take half damage on success, and nothing on.
Oh, okay, I see.
Right, and
Well,
that's...
in that case...
Well, no, that's a success by 14. Yeah. Either way, that is a basic. Deals if the target is critically saves, it also is stunned. I don't know.
Basic
Why
just
is-
refers to spells that work like how Fireball would work, where the degrees of success impact.
Oh, it still
damage
does the
linear.
damage. Okay, so it does still do damage, though.
Yeah, just half.
So
of it.
go ahead and roll your damage there, Seuss. Yeah, that
It takes
seems to
1 point.
It seems to annoy it. It takes boop. Boop. It's annoyed. It doesn't like that.
Good.
But yeah, you still have another action if you want it.
In this instance, I'm going to... Yeah, I'm going to hold off. I don't need to move, and I'm good. So that'll be... Actually, can I prepare an action?
Depends on the action. What are you preparing? Basically, you have to prepare a one action.
If it gets within
Striking
distance to strike at it.
Yeah, absolutely. Let me double check to see if prepared actions are a thing, but that would
I
make sense.
believe they are, but it's a minimum of 2.
Is it minimum 2?
Minimum.
Yeah, so to prepare a one action thing, you'd have to spend 2. I'm pretty sure.
See that damage on the chat card? Oh. Neat. Let me go read
Ready.
real quick.
It is called ready.
It's called ready, not prepared.
Mhm.
Okay, thank you. Ready action. Ready. Oh yeah, it is a 2 points to prepare an action. Yes.
then I cannot do that. So
Good to know. Thank you, dear. So, moving on down. It's over the Three Tails, moving on down. Three Tails are just gonna close the distance and smack this thing, apparently.
Unfortunately, they changed movement speed, so I don't have 30 feet of movement.
How much movement do you have?
25.
You can move an equal number of times to your actions, though.
Yeah, so you could use an action to do that twice, to close the distance if you want to.
But I have... okay, fine. I won't use my cool stance then.
it's a centipede. Just punch it.
No, fear
Yeah,
it.
you're right.
Fear it.
No.
No, stay back. Stay back. Stay back. No.
Nah,
As you get close,
seem way more-
tuft of foxes and tails of flesh, guts
Shut
and
up!
glory and teeth and bones.
He lets it get as far as tails of fluffs of foxes, and he fucking punches it in the mouth.
Ugh, that's where it bites from.
I know. But you want to know the great thing? That's also where its biggest problem is going to be, because it's flurry of blows time, baby.
Oh no, but I don't
Oh,
like
no.
that.
Oh, yeah. That's just fucking bad. So, first attack as normal.
Womp.
That is an 8. Does that hit?
Break the mandibles. No, it does not.
Okay, second attack
Womp.
is an 11. Does that hit?
Womp womp. Nope.
Punches it straight in the mouth and it
He
parries.
kind of looks at his fist, like, shakes out his hands a little. Okay, now I'm ready.
When you
And that's
do
the
that,
end
it
of
like coils in on itself and does that like weird snake motion where it Ouroboros out of the way of something and comes back around. It is an upsetting action, and now it has someone next to it to do this too.
Yeah, bring it on.
Now, as I remember, if you have 3 actions and you have a 1-action attack, you can just do it 3 times.
Correct.
Yes, but there's
Yes,
a
but you
minus.
still have
Every
the
Well,
Yeah.
minuses for it.
Yes.
the multi-attack penalty. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Bring it out.
That is one of the options that it'll have. This will have.
There it is.
Inherently,
Yep.
it'll say like strike and then map 5 and then map 10, or map 4 and then map 8.
So, yep, and I see them right there. First one is that,
Ouch.
and I'll need a fortitude save from you if that hits. It does.
Of course it hits. I'm level
I
1.
never would just buy.
I got 13.
Then you are taking your first stage and go down another stage for it. Huh.
Oh.
Woof.
No, the white-haired fox isn't as tanky as me.
And it'll make its second attack on you.
Mm-hmm.
Which I hope misses.
Oh, yeah, that's a degree of failure.
Oh shit, I forgot to roll the initial damage. Sorry about that.
Yeah, no, you're good. I was waiting for it.
2 points on top. How we looking there, Free Tails?
How do you think?
Good.
Wrong. Continue.
And a 0. But it bites the fuck out of you for the audacity, basically. So, we now go to the top of the order. Orbeak.
You need to hit them hard. And let me see if we can 2 actions. Let me move. Boop. And then Orbeak will swing down the great pick. Oh no!
That is
one die.
a miss, my friend. So that was an
Okay.
attack, and you did a full movement.
Yeah, I just take 2 actions to move there, so that's the end of my turn.
Uh,
I don't get
It
it. We
seems to
tried
be-
hitting it hard. We tried hitting it fast.
it seems to be oscillating between fluffs and tails and feathers and bones, the beak of a bird and the tuft of the fox. Over to Mori, I believe. Mori? For some
Alright.
reason, this guy is fucking Eye of the Champion.
The centipede is the hero of its own story.
Yeah, this thing is Eye of the Tiger in this, and he's going to fucking wreck you if you apparently.
I love it.
God,
Yeah.
okay, an idea is just to have a keyboard next to me for streams, because then I can make the claim that it's not or it's a cover, and just beat out dun 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 dun.
That would be funny.
Do you want to close the distance, or
We're thinking about it. We are definitely thinking about it.
there was
We're going to use Axe Together again.
Okay. It's the Eye of a Tiger. It's a spider in fight.
Crazy.
Cool, and that's only 20 feet for Nakota, so right up there. And then I'm going to shoot it again with another Divine Lance.
A reminder that flanking is
If you can draw a line through the center of squares.
so you have to draw through the center of the body.
Yep.
That is not enough.
19. Hopefully, this is
19
gonna be
absolutely hits with that fucking thing.
Woo!
Delete. That
I
is,
have spirit damage.
and it which is much better. I like that. Yeah.
That's
So
cute.
congratulations, everyone. Now we are doing milestones, so there is no,
XP.
Yippee!
XP per se.
Can
Which is
you
good,
get that
because this
yippee
would give,
sound
like-
effect?
Nothing.
Oh yeah, no, this is not worth a lot by itself.
Despite the fact that it took us 4 turns to do it.
Oh, Felix, can I
That's not
get
a lot.
another poison check from you?
Yeah.
Fuck. Anybody trained in medicine? Oh no!
That is enough to stave it off. So you only take the initial stage again.
Ah.
1 point of damage.
I am not trained in medicine.
Felix, can I get another? Oh, there's little chat button. Can I get another poison check from you? This is 6 turns worth, so we're on turn 3. That is enough to reduce it again, and you're good to go. Aces, you fight it off. Congratulations. Congratulations.
Are you doing okay, Three Tails?
Ooh.
You think?
I mean, I got bit, and I'm fine.
Also, don't
But I
ever
know
try
that
to steal
you're-
my fight again.
I don't want to see anyone get hurt.
Then we have some.
Neither do I. So don't ever try to steal my fight again.
I know we all can't afford to be walking around in heavy armor.
Or nothing. It's useless for me.
I don't know what you're talking about, Three Tails. Clearly, this was Makoto's fight.
No, I agree. Makoto definitely put in the most work.
Okay. Nezeryx, having seen these creatures, it occurs to you a few things with your knowledge. It called for a secret nature check.
Ooh.
It occurs to you that umokade, like these, rarely attack in groups and certainly do not stay in fights after one of them is downed. In addition, they are nocturnal hunters above all else. And it is dawn. Too late for them to be out and about.
Would this secretive check let me know anything at all about whether or not they normally talk?
Oh, no, these things can't talk. Like, these are just overly large insects. They're not supernatural.
We have a problem.
But I bet you could all guess what role I'm going to ask for next.
Cultism!
Or religion. DC 15.
Ooh.
Oh, actually, I have a new button to try. Sorry. I lied.
Ooh, button.
Thanks to our lovely friend in chat, I can actually...
Button? Who's got the button?
Let's see here. Title prompt. Set DC at 15. This is cultism and religion. Generic prompt. There it is. Excellent.
I will go ahead and roll a religion check.
I'm very excited to use that. That's very fun. Because I can
I
prep
got
those
15
in
on the die.
ahead. Hell yeah. Congratulations, everyone.
Hey, 20. Someone got a nat 20!
Not 20!
Yeah.
Oh, Makoto got a nat 20. Lexi, what are your modifiers?
I have plus 6 to occultism. Why didn't it fill that in?
Because
you have-
it's
Makoto.
select
You rolled it.
as
Oh, I rolled
Makoto.
it as Makoto. Okay.
Yeah, you rolled as Makoto.
Makoto knows
so-
nothing.
Nick,
So
that
that's
is
still 2
2
degrees.
degrees of success.
Yeah.
Very nice.
There isn't usually a degree beyond critical success for
True.
future reference.
I
So,
know.
Yeah,
I'm for
Yeah.
for skills I'm giving a little bit more, but yeah.
that's fair.
But technically Dia is correct. There is no such thing beyond a critical success. It's just like you can't crit a crit. You know? But we have fun. I always prep extra little lore bits for you all for this reason.
Yeah.
So, what do you know? Yes, speech is not a common thing in these creatures. However, everyone that made the check itself knows this to be true. Possessed creatures, especially by spirits, or upon a curse, or cursed creatures, will become hostile, agitated, and have been known to be able to issue threats, despite their not possessing, well, throats. It's why undead can do it, occasionally. But Makoto, sorry, not Makoto, what, Mori, you know something worse. This is the sure sign of a demonic infestation.
Oh no.
The hungering of flesh indicates quite a bit heavier issue. Those creatures might have been possessed, or they might be just in the thralls of a curse on the land. As they were not, you recollect, just saying random words. They were identifying parts of you that they wished to devour. Which is significantly worse. The hostile nature of these things has, you know, from a mechanical standpoint, shifted them from a neutral beast into a chaotic evil monster.
That's not good.
And if things as rare as the Ukamad, Umukade are wandering around during the daylight, you can assure to know that the normal hunters are about too. Tramping through the forest is a mistake. And on that mistake, though, and on that hanging knowledge, we're going to take our first break. Thank you, everyone, so much. I didn't create an intermission screen right now, so I'm just going to mute us. We will be right back, but big hugs. Thank you, Ian Kid 1, for all the help. Thank you, everyone that's watching so far. If you enjoy, I would very much like a follow. It absolutely helps this channel grow, and we are on our way to 600. If you are just having a good time and you want to show support, subs are always appreciated. But otherwise, thank you, my wonderful players so far. We will be back in 10 minutes. Cool shit. Thank you, Princess of Wales, for 5 subs. That is very gracious of you. Thank you so
Very
much.
nice.
Big hugs. Congratulations, Isa I. Quetzal, Ian Kidd, Craze Foxo, Health Koi Boy, and Blind Harkin. Hello, my himbos, bimbos, limbos, and those unfortunate to have a brain. We are back. Now, my lovely players, I believe you had discovered some information you wish to share to each other.
Yes. Yes, indeed.
Holy fuck. This is bad.
Yeah, it's worse than you think. They might have been possessed or in thrall, and I don't think it was to the undead. I think it was to a demon. Because those creatures shouldn't have been talking. They can't talk. And they certainly shouldn't have been so keen on destruction. Something
Didn't sound like they
imparted.
were. Didn't sound like they were terribly keen on destruction. It sounded like they were keen on eating us.
It's destruction of a sort.
It's a mode of destruction.
It's important when classifying.
These are the conversations that you really need in D&D, is the diegetics of this.
Because if it were just physical destruction, they would just keep tearing through trees, and it might just be, a rage spirit.
What about the
This
what about the spirit of the centipede?
We don't talk about that.
What about their immortal
specifically
soul?
hunger.
What's up with that?
They're bugs.
I didn't reincarnate into a giant centipede to be possessed by a demon.
They're bugs. They'll be fine. Usually, this kind of thing isn't held against them in the Court of Sangpuchi, unless they agreed to do it.
By the way, that is an Isekai title. I didn't be reincarnated into a giant centipede to be possessed by a demon. Coming soon to a store near you.
Good.
I'm
God.
Coming soon to Webtoons.
Hey!
I'm
No.
not any kind of expert, but I think we need some kind of person who can find a path.
I mean, okay. There's the road. Let's follow it to town.
You can see
We're
the
not
edge of
that
the cliff.
far out of town. We know where we are now.
We're almost out of the forest. This is fine where we are.
As you say that and you step out of the forest itself, what sets you off more is the thick fog that has descended upon the area. Its area is so... the fog itself is almost detrimentally thick. Pea soup fog is what it is called normally. However, it's tinged with this sickly green coloration. Now, it was not foggy in the forest mere seconds ago, but as you step out, it is indeed foggy, and your visibility is reduced to 500 feet.
May
Let's look back into the woods to see if it's still foggy there.
It is now foggy in the woods.
Okay.
Orbeak make a nature check? To
Absolutely.
see if she's familiar with this phenomenon.
If this is normal.
Should we be dragged onto the overworld map?
Oh, yes, are you not? My bad. My
We're still on the
apologies.
battle map.
I think I fit. Oh, I can actually see where you are like that. That's cool. Oh, that's cool, cool. I like that. Okay. Yes. You are now here. And, you find that it is... Oh.
I'm not allowed to move the token.
Are you not? My bad.
I
think I have to turn... I have to change ownership.
Probably for the best.
That's fine. I was just gonna move this one.
Display name, party name, represent actors. That's all good. That's all fine. Oh, not much of. Don't worry about it right now. Probably for best.
Okay.
So, as you all step out, yes, you find the fog has descended and is almost thickly obscuring your view. Could I? Oh, really? That's interesting. Oh well. According to our resident expert in chat, that just can't be changed. What happens?
Oh well. Onto the road, please.
Onto the road we go. As you are walking, I would like for you to recall some things.
Okay.
With
But-
some sort
Are
of
we recalling
common
No.
knowledge?
Thinking about it,
Indeed.
there's not a big difference between using a pickaxe to crack open a rock and using a pickaxe to crack open a centipede.
Why are you like this?
I was saying, can I get a scuff check from everyone on ugh. to that sentence.
What sort of check would that be?
I'm just gonna need a
will
vibes
save.
check. We'll call that a Ford or
Vibes
vibes check.
It's an
A fort
intelligence
save?
check to
Okay.
see if I'm right. You're trying to forgive me, but I
I'll
haven't done
roll a fort
anything
save,
wrong.
That's fine.
You are repulsed,
Free
Freetails.
recoiled.
If
Yeah,
you if you have a reputation marker with Orbeak that you want to keep in your head, it goes down by 1. Nezeryx, that is just something you hear sometimes. You've had tea with Orbeak enough. They say things.
Frog.
And I guess, okay, cool. Your vibe check. Orbeak, you actually enjoyed what you said out loud.
Pity check.
You enjoyed
That
it.
was.
Oh,
the
that's your society check. My bad. I thought you rolled for your own fucking vibes check, and I was like, yes.
That would be funny.
Orbeak has immunity to cringe damage. Don't worry about it.
Orbeak survives its own cringe.
I don't recall seeing that on your character sheet.
Yeah.
That's bullshit.
Yeah, me either.
Lexi is correct.
Part of
Everyone
being a
disliked
tengu.
that. Oh my god, that's a short right there. Good lord.
Well, I
Oh,
failed my society.
you remember that you live in one.
Oh, yeah.
You already got the white makeup
Is
on.
Nezeryx gonna make one, or do you want to leave it?
I need to take a look at my.
Take a look at me now.
It's society or lore Willowshire.
Yeah.
Yep.
I
She's the
guess
only
it's
one I got.
society.
We succeeded
Not much
on
of
both.
a girl. God, that song's fuckled.
It is.
Blech.
Wasn't me.
Hey!
I can no longer move your fucking character token either. Apparently.
Oh great!
Oh, because you're on the measuring tool.
Oh, that's why. Okay. Everything's come together. Shush.
Everything's coming up, Millhouse.
All right.
I'm out.
With that,
Millhouse.
actually, funny enough, Freetails, you do remember something. Most unfortunately.
Yay!
So,
Uh-oh.
specifically, Freetails, you remember that an old myth you had heard,
And written.
and written down, looking for your little notebook, that fog in the summer brings summer plagues. It rolls in through the fucking river itself. Those that passed, however, because I don't see any degrees,
Everyone else passed.
you recall an old nursery rhyme that's been spread throughout Willowshire itself. Lazy Adu took a break and did not light the lamp that day. This proved to be a large mistake, for the ghost that came out to play. Hazy missed some wounds of blood, all because he gave up. Or he just gave up. Which I will also
This
do
is
this.
dog shit haiku.
And it says haiku.
It's not a haiku.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
There is your poem. This is a specifically engraved on Willowshire's eternal lantern.
Ooh.
A lantern that is kept lit night and day to protect the city itself.
Not ugly cute.
No, not Ugly Cute. Ugly Cute is the guardian statue, but it is not actually the eternal lantern itself. For these are different things, you see.
Ugly cute is like right up ahead, I believe. That little.
Knowing
block.
that Ugly Cute is up ahead, which I think this is her little shrine.
Yeah.
Three Tails is already pulling out a flower crown.
Mickey too. Pulling out a flower crown on it.
Yes, and there is one of the flowers from near Nezeryx house already woven into it as kind of the centerpiece.
Mm.
Is something wrong, Nezeryx?
Oh.
Been picking my flowers again.
No.
That should
I had
help
this
you
one
get an
before.
idea, by the way. Right there. I hope that changed stuff for y'all.
Okay.
Yes, it's now dark.
Ah, shit! That's all we can see?
I don't know what to tell you, citizen.
Oh, this might help.
Yeah? What you got?
What's that?
Wait a
shit.
minute. Wait a minute. Orbeak
Sorry.
is like flicking her talons along her pickaxe again. It's like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. There we go.
For a second.
And now her pickaxe is shining with a sort of not quite golden, but a bit orangish, like warm light.
The other map.
Still there, isn't it?
But that'll give you an idea of it. Although, even with the light, it does not push back the fog.
Concerning.
Well, I
Probably
suppose we'll just
fine.
follow the road.
Sorry, that... Oh, that just deleted all. Well, whatever. Fuck it.
Ah! Your
Enjoy-
pickaxe broke.
Enjoy darkness.
Oh. Orbeak whacks the pickaxe as the light sputters.
Let's see here. Toggle target state. Oh, configuration. Oh, there we are. Haha.
If you ever need a reference for how stupid the average person is, Orbeak is better at magic than them.
But it doesn't make you
There you go.
smart.
Oh, shit. Did I not
course it does.
save? My bad.
I can get you at several dozen sorcerers who prove that point.
They wouldn't have magic if they were dumb.
Yes, they would.
That's entirely untrue.
There you go, boys
Yes,
and
you're
girls.
smart too.
No, the
Oh, thank you.
Ilana Chris Muskrat surely is very smart
Oh.
because he's got a lot of magic.
Stop talking.
By the way, dearie doves, you all have a -1 to perception in this fog.
Yeah, it makes
good.
sense. Well, let's get to the shrine then.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Happens.
As you've been walking, it has progressed into midday. It's not quite noon, but, you know, this has been a walk for you. That is not even terrain, and it is just uncomfortable.
Hungry.
Upon coming to the bridge, you reach the crossroads, which sits a stone pedestal bereft of a large stone spider, affectionately known as Ugly Cute, the guardian of this village. What you find instead is at the base is an extinguished stone lantern.
Where?
Three
Three Tails looks fucking furious.
What
Orbeak
ignition?
is also unsettled.
You just ignites the light. What is ignition for?
Igniting the light.
Yeah.
Do you just do that at the fucking
Lantern, yeah.
Nothing
Why?
happens because there's nothing to burn in there.
Yeah,
Aw.
Three Tails kind of just.
You
singe.
singe the sides of it a little bit, affectionately.
I can't. Let me do this, please. How heavy is this lantern? You said it's a stone lantern, but is it like
It's
really
it's
heavy, or is it still intended to be like?
no, it's
carryable by the
reasonably
expert?
heavy. This is a burden about 10 pounds.
Okay.
It's not like backbreaking, but it is there.
Yeah. In that case, Three Tails will pick it up and grab some grass from
Mhm.
nearby,
Mm.
hopefully dry grass,
Mm-hmm.
and pile it in, and then
Shove.
celebrate it kind of in a circle.
Mm-hmm.
And then he will use the flint and tinder that he has in his pack to strike it. Flint and steel, excuse me. Oh, do we need to make another roll?
You can make another roll. It is on you. I will
I
announce
think-
mandatory rolls, but otherwise I'll leave those
I
as they come
see.
up.
I got a 10. I don't know shit.
What level is Three Tails' fire making skill?
Don't worry about that.
As you shove it, you find that even with igniting it, it doesn't quite catch. Just because there's no nothing to sustain it. You're just burning very desiccated grass at this point. So it lights for a second, but that's it. You suspect you may need some lighted fluid for it to maintain the light itself, because it does have a wick in there. It's just it needs something to get going. Like just casting spells at it won't work.
Does anyone have some lamp oil? This one's out.
I don't. I'm sorry.
I have rope. And a
That's
torch.
not helpful. Also not helpful.
You could rip apart.
I can take the head of a torch.
I was gonna say you could rip apart the torch because it would be soaked in light or oil. You could rip that apart and destroy the torch, but I'd need the torch to be removed. But I'd allow it.
I'll destroy a torch.
Oil into the lantern.
There's a hatch you could open. If you don't know how these kind of lanterns look, they have a small hatch that you could open. That you could that you seat the oil in. There's a basin in there.
Yeah,
so
Orbeak
this
will
is very
tear
crude.
apart
You're
a
shoving
torch and just wring out the. I don't know if it's a like cloth-headed torch or.
I'd have to assume so.
Yeah. Just shove the like slick, gross, like pine resiny.
It just all
cloth
over
in
your
there.
hand, all over your hand when you do that. It is
I wipe it off of my feathers. Nobody can
not
see.
great.
Oh my god, no.
You just watch Orbeak like look around and try to wipe off the oil onto
Oh
their
my
own
god,
feathers.
no. Oh dear Christ, no. The moment somebody flicks a match at you, you're going to be lit on fire.
Kind of leans over to Nezeryx a little bit. Remember, they're your friends. And then leans back to the lantern.
Okay. You feel more secure in the... While it doesn't push back the fog itself, it does make you feel more secure.
So, where's Ugly Cute? We did make the checks for the society.
Oh, yes. Let me give that to you real quick. If we didn't have any degrees... Okay, cool. No degree. So... Each of you that made it remembers that the Eternal Lantern once sat at Dawnstep Bridge, W11, which is over here. Was once located there when the town was simply that side of the river and was expanded outward to be held by Ugly Cute down here.
Wait, is this the Eternal Lantern? Why is it here?
Well, it's held by Ugly Cute normally.
Where's Ugly Cute?
I hope she's okay. Oh, she's probably possessed.
I will hit many things very hard if Ugly Cute is not okay.
Agreed.
Yep. Ah!
Just-
Diablo!
Just to confirm here, real quick, for everybody. Ugly Cute statue is normally just a statue, right?
Yeah. There's superstitions
like-
that it might come to life to defend the village in times of great peril, but that's a
Like right now.
superstition.
I believe that is 100% true.
No one knows if any magic is actually resided in the strange stone spider.
Village has never been in that much trouble.
Oh, really? Once you figured out how to stop the ghost from raiding you, it hasn't really mattered.
I have a secondary question. Do we
Yeah.
see the statue of Ugly Cute?
No.
Give me a perception check with -1, everyone.
Oh,
Yeah, okay.
I know I can prompt that, but I'm not going to. Just figure it out.
Nice one.
DC is 10.
One.
Don't forget your delicious -1.
Oh no!
Orbeak stares into the middle distance.
Yeah!
Very nice. Very nice. And now the question,
not-
ask her him or herself. Sis?
Rolling that 20.
Whoa,
Close.
very close.
Wait, that's
That is a degree of success.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Nezeryx is the only person who has a wisdom bonus.
Yeah.
Oh wait, never
That's
mind. Never
not
mind.
true at
Everyone
all.
else has one, just you're the only one that doesn't.
I misread. My bad.
Staring out into the middle distance, the two kitsune, you guys don't, you just see fog. On the fog, you notice royals and make shapes that make you feel like you're being watched. every time you kind of watch it for too long, you get the feeling of skulls and faces in the darkness. It is only, however, the keen eyes of Nezeryx, the necromancer, who can peer beyond that, and you look across the river, and for a second, in the mists, across the river, you see something vaguely horse-sized with too many legs scuttle into the darkness.
Found her.
That's concerning.
What'd you see? Oh, fuck.
Oh.
Nezeryx is going to consider her words carefully for a minute and like kind of mutter in a few different languages. Like she's not quite comfortable with what the word in the local language would be. Before basically just gesturing with her hands about the size of a horse with too many legs. I think that was ugly cute.
Oh, ugly cute is
I hope so.
up and about. That's fine.
We'll find out.
I'm just glad ugly cute is okay.
So, what do you guys want to do from here? You can make your way into the village proper, which would be down the road. Statues need to stretch their legs too. That is true, chat. That is true.
The lantern, is it like it's designed to be held by the statue? I presume it's not just like on a post or anything, right?
Nope. It has a little ring on the top.
Okay.
And it's 10 pounds?
It is heavy. It is not meant to be carried for shit.
And made of stone.
It is meant to sit in a place. You can make me a religion or occultism checks. I could prompt you on that, but that's more of an independent thing on that one. What's up?
So, the lantern's pretty well known, right?
Not
Like,
necessarily,
almost-
no. Like, it's just, like, if you know, you know. But it's like, you know, do you ever have, like, those local folk tales that, like, people know? For, like, example, in Colorado, it was Colfax is where prostitutes are. This hasn't been true for many, many years now, at least a decade, honestly. But the knowledge sticks anyway, that if you're looking for the women of the night, you go to Colfax. In fact, there's a lot of indicators that cops do not actually peruse Colfax because of this. That it is just known. That's how the Eternal Lantern is. There is a lantern. It is known to be about. It protects the village. In L'Île de France, the rumors are a special cat has a magical library. Yes, exactly. It is known.
I would like to roll occultism to see if there's a certain something that I, as the player, reading the player's guide, know about, to see if details notices if it's there or not. What I am specifically referring to, in the legend of this lantern, it is said that a monk, many, many, many years ago, placed a few copper coins in it, and that is why it burns continuously. It sounds like those coins are gone. Anyway, I rolled a 16.
16?
Yes.
Yeah.
With occultism, you have an understanding that it's been many years. Well, ignore that in chat then. We're going to continue on.
Wait.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay.
Gotcha. Well, chat has revealed something to me that the text wasn't clear about. Your characters do not know this, but you may know this. That's good to know. That wasn't terribly clear to me. So, sorry, I am technically lying to you because I didn't know. So I appreciate that, though. Having the modular fucking writer is actually very useful.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, I'm trying to remember what prompted this question.
I don't remember.
Oh, this was about like the lantern itself.
Correct.
You understand that the lantern was made from a blessing? Made by blessings and all that jazz? Oh yeah. But still. Is made from blessings and everything. That it would be a very, like, how to put it, well-developed item by itself. It's supposed to have coins in it. It's supposed to be ceremonial in a lot of ways. You understand that these things are more for the occultic side of people than anything else, and is supposed to rest at W11, the bridge itself. People have noticed that Ugly Cute carries a lantern, and it is assumed that that is the Eternal Lantern, has been moved to that place instead, possibly due to just the expansion of Willowshire.
But it's sounding like that may not be the case, in point of fact.
Well, many things are known. You'd have to ask someone with some real hard knowledge. As most of you are, for lack of a better term, while you reside here, it hasn't been that long. Getting this kind of knowledge is very much, I have been here decades. You know what I mean? You would have to ask someone else.
Mm-hmm.
You do know. Oh, go ahead.
With that knowledge, Three Tails kind of looks at the lantern, then looks to everyone else and says, "We need to find old Matsuki."
That makes sense.
Matsuki lives down in this western area down here.
Going to town anyway. All right.
Do you all want to start
end of town.
heading into town?
Are we bringing the lantern?
It
You
does.
want to carry it?
It does seem to
I'll
push
carry
back
it.
some of the fog and makes you feel comfy.
I will
It's
carry the
worth-
lantern.
All right,
you
10
do know.
pounds. Here you go.
So depending on
only
where
have-
you are in
Head
your
is gone.
position,
You only have about a day. Like maybe less of light with the oil you just made.
Mm-hmm. Well, we're going into town.
anything to add there?
Nope. So heading into town.
Right.
You come to a watchtower.
Are there lights coming from it?
There are. However, what might draw you is this box text.
No.
Sex.
A scene of carnage lays before you. The twisted remains of 4 beings give justification to the scent of copper and stale meat that lingers in the air. 2 that you recognize are humans. Dressed in brigandine armor, their helmets cast aside, revealing horrified faces that glare up at you. Both of them have swollen legs that seem ready to burst like thick meat through the sleeves of their trousers. However, it may draw your attention that next to them are 2 small blue-gray humanoids, the size of children with sharp teeth and pointy ears, that appear to have been cut down by swords in some fashion. Looking over the scene of carnage yourself, you find that there is a level of nauseousness in the air. So I have.
This is bad.
That is to identify the creatures, and if you wish to go over the guards themselves, you can do so with this.
Wow, that 18's pretty good. That's the nature. I'll roll medicine. Why not? Hey!
If only I had a bonus to nature.
Okay. got an 18.
It's trained, and I have a wisdom bonus, and I fail.
You're not trained in medicine?
No, in nature though.
Oh, you rolled both. Okay.
I did.
Lexi, did you want to roll either?
Nah, I'm not trained in either, so
You're not
Neither
really
am I.
gonna be looking it over. With medicine, at least, there is a level of like, you need to be trained for this kind of thing.
Okay.
Oh, oops.
You're fine. You can make some guesses. With it, it's
I
just
won't
a
do it.
higher DC, basically.
Sure, that's fine.
So going down, we have 2 natures and 2 medicines.
Yuki can keep watch.
Nezeryx. Well, actually, Maury, can I get a perception check from you? Just a flat perception check.
Oh.
yeah.
Hey, since we have the lantern, does that mitigate the penalty that we were receiving earlier in any way, or is that -1 still there?
That -1 is still there. I'm sorry.
Okay, that's a 15.
So going down. Why does it say failure by 1? Oh, you rolled a 14. I misread. Okay, so Nezeryx doesn't identify, but Orbeak, you can actually recognize these little creatures as Jinkin gremlins. Horrible little monsters. They are known to tame snakes in the area. And to be general pests about this. They're little tinkerers that kind of climb and gather about, kind of like nasty little goblins. But they're not one for assaults.
These are snake tamer gremlins.
So I'll write
If
that.
they're here, then I think they've been
Stop
touched by the
speaking
same
for-
thing that touched the centipedes.
I wish to speak for
They're a
me.
I'm
cowardly sort.
offended. I'm offended.
Yeah? Hey, can you talk to snakes?
What would I say?
I can talk to snake.
I don't know. I can
Snake.
talk to foxes.
What do they say?
Sorry about. Usually yip.
Oh, he might be
Sometimes I am
stupid.
hungry, or stay away from this tree because it smells weird. Not any like they're on the level of a child typically.
Yeah, snakes are even dumber than that.
Oh, that's unfortunate. I'm sorry.
Mostly what you get is hiss.
Free Tails, pawing through the bodies more or less by these guardsmen, if you couldn't tell from the armor. Brigandine armor is just kind of the classic chainmail of the area. You find that there are actually puncture holes that seem to be the center of the poison that they suffered. These men were killed by snake bites. And not too far away, you do find 2 pit vipers killed in the grass near them.
These men were poisoned.
However,
By what?
oh, go ahead.
Uh-oh. However,
No, go ahead. Ignore the
What
bird. Follow
poisoned
the
them?
river.
and Three Tails just kind of looks at Orbeak, and then slowly looks towards the pit vipers. Probably those.
But
Anyway,
what killed the pit vipers?
We'll get to that.
It is Yuki that notices a crossbow being aimed down at you at the moment. A bolt
Watch out.
readied. Who goes there? Who approaches?
It's me, it's Orbeak. What's going on?
I don't know an Orbeak.
It's the bird. There's only one bird in the entire fucking village.
I've never
There
seen
is
a
not.
bird in this village.
Hey, what year is it?
What kind of question is that? No.
What?
I'm asking. I have the bow on you. I'm gonna ask. Give me some
You know what?
some of the 8 practices. Each of you, give me
Oh,
one of the 8 practices. Damn it.
Don't call a ghost a ghost.
Do not
Okay.
whistle at night.
Okay.
Don't eat food with 2 sticks sticking out of it.
Okay.
If you hear someone call your name from behind you at night, don't turn around.
Oh.
glad we were all immediately
The
on that.
the ladder is extended down after a few seconds once the crossbow bolt disappears. Get up here.
Everybody up. Orbeak will
Three
go
Tails
last.
does not waste any time and goes up first.
I'm so glad I have legs.
I am also glad you have legs. I do not think I can lift you.
The gallery. Oh, right. Yes, I have something for this.
Orbeak looks Nez up and down. I could lift him.
I'm sure you could, but climbing the ladder at the same time would be tricky.
What I got my beak for.
Here we go.
I am now imagining Orbeak princess carrying somebody up a ladder by using their beak to
Their
grab
beak
the
and their
rungs.
legs.
Up top, you find a young woman, in guard armor, standing by. This town is big enough for this. She looks frightened, to say the least. Guardsman, hiya. Good
Are
to
you okay?
meet you. No, not really, if I'm being honest. No, I barely got up here in time. I was supposed to do Overwatch when we heard the rustlings. We didn't expect them to be that quick. I've never seen anything do. Poor House Xing. I've never seen them that quick. You know, occasionally they'll like come and attack the tower a little bit, but like nothing like that. Nothing like that. No, that's something
Only
else.
those two?
That's the only two we could see after this fog descended.
Orbeak is kneeling next to like the place where the ladder went down with the lantern like right next to it.
Is that the lantern? That light
Yeah.
doesn't.
Lantern?
It doesn't look right.
Ugly Cute was out for a walk,
It's a
so
statue.
we took it.
Yes, and it was out for a walk.
It's not a statue. It's our guardian spirit.
Ugly
It's-
Cute is a statue.
It's a Okay, listen.
All right. I understand you have many questions.
Yeah.
What do you mean Santa Claus isn't real?
Shut up.
Yeah. Since this
Let's-
happened, I don't know. Listen, I was up here for the festival. If I'm being honest, like,
Was
listen,
the
you guys should
festival last
get.
night?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so we're
Oh,
not
are
missing
you
any
the
time. We are.
Okay.
That's
Where's
where the problem begins.
the miller?
We don't
Did
know.
he?
We didn't see him this morning.
Okay.
You woke up on the wrong side of town.
I was about to say, aren't
We
you supposed to
woke up-
be?
Yes,
Oh,
we were.
wait. Did
Yeah,
you all bring
something-
this? No, I'm sorry.
I hope not.
That was rude
No,
of me.
It is a completely fair
Ah.
question, though. We don't know, but we were attacked by possessed centipedes on the way out of the forest. Something's going on.
When you say that, her face scrunches. It's the same face you would give someone that tells you like healing crystals are better for cancer.
Damn.
It's just one of those things. Like,
Three Tails is like, I knew I should have ripped off one of their mandibles. Anyway, this is not
listen.
the Eternal Lantern.
Oh. Well, listen. You should go home. Check on your family and friends. Make sure everyone is okay. Just
Yuki, you good?
that's what I'm gonna do once someone comes. I'm gonna stay here for the fog. Pharasma bless us, but I hope my daughter is like okay. I left her with
Who's your
Granny
daughter?
Hugh, but my little girl. I left her with Granny Hugh. My husband's supposed to be drinking at the Matsuki estate though right now. That place is basically a fortress. It's the most protected place in this area, honestly.
I think that's where
Those-
we're heading.
All of you know, even without a lore check, that Granny Hugh is Hugh Ban Nyang. And the Matsuki State is Old Man Sho or Old Man Matsuki's area. These are the two spiritual leaders of Willowshire, representing the North Ridge and South Bank factions, respectively.
Shit.
They're not at war with each other, but respect is hard earned at these ages.
Okay,
But
let's get on the move
yeah,
again.
just if you get out of here, I'll ring the bell if anything
I'm going to
happens.
assume doing
And
both is not possible.
just send reinforcements so I can check on my little girl, please.
I trust Hal. Hal will be safe. I'll check at Granny Hughes.
Okay. My husband's a smart man. He'll be fine. Granny Hugh has this. I'm gonna keep my post here. Since you all seem pretty capable by yourselves.
Would you like the lantern?
Oh!
No, I don't think I should take it from you. You're gonna be walking. I can stay up here and hide. I'll pull the ladder up behind you.
Alright. And now Orbeak has to carry a 10-pound stone lantern down a ladder.
You carried it up the ladder just fine. Carrying it
That was
down
easy.
is
This is hard.
Carrying your fucking
Carrying
feet
it up
out there.
is more difficult. Carrying it down is much easier.
Fair enough.
It's just controlled falling.
Yeah, it's just falling.
Yeah.
She watches nervously as you do that. Let them know that I'm here, please.
We will.
Okay. Should I bury the... Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Get out of here.
Not right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay up here.
That can
Leave
wait till
that.
day. Till this is done.
I thought
Out
it
of
was
character.
day.
Somebody caught her name, right?
Oh, I'll
Yes.
type it out.
It's
Sorry.
Yamaha.
I'll type it out. I promise to do that for these characters. Some of them will come kind of rapid fire.
Very
Hi here. Hi here, ha.
Got it.
First
Also, apologies
brownies.
for mispronouncing these names.
Oh yeah,
not our.
please note,
first
I will
language.
be doing my best. I did look up some pronunciations. For context, with Willowshire, you know that Granny How Granny Ha, he lives up here-ish. Sorry, now I'm
And
fucking.
then is
And
the Matsuki,
Matsuki Estate is down here, W6.
Oh yeah, I see it. With
You
the,
would have
with
to cross
big
the
boat
bridge
around it.
here to get over.
This one's out.
That's the dam.
Oh.
That's
Yeah, not
that's
with
the
a-
dam.
no.
I mean,
Not
you
with a
can
10-pound
use
lantern
it
in my
as
hand.
as a bridge if you want.
It's a bad idea.
If you desire these things, I can help you.
I
With
have
the other
room.
side of it. That makes sense.
Once they're down the ladder, Three Tails
Yeah.
kind of motions for everyone to gather round. We
Yeah.
need to make a decision because splitting up will get us all killed.
Yes.
Do we go to the Who estate or do we go to the Matsuki estate?
Is that even a
Allow
question?
me to... Yes. Sorry, which one do you want to do?
The Hugh estate.
There is a strong argument that the best way to get the situation under control is to go to the Matsuki estate. If anybody's got things under control, it's them. But I'm worried about saving who we can and letting the strong sort themselves.
Sister, your thoughts?
My inclination is to go to the Matsuki estate, but I'm worried about the little girl.
Exactly.
Tails closes his eyes for a moment and folds his arms, thinking. All right. I have a suggestion.
Go on.
Technically, the Matsuki estate would be close once we cross the river. Knowing that it is nearly a fortress, we can not only determine, or try to determine, where the Eternal Lantern truly is, or if there might be anything that caused this, but we can send reinforcements to both aid and possibly relieve. We can also immediately head to the estate after. I don't think it would be prudent to cross the river and not go to the Matsuki estate because it's right. Wait, no, I'm wrong. It's over here. So we have to decide whether we think crossing the Plague River is a good idea. Do we think crossing the Plague River is a good idea?
You don't know what he's talking about with that, by the way.
I think if we go to the Matsuki estate, we will sacrifice perhaps vital time in protecting anybody on the other side of the river.
Your thoughts?
Are you having this conversation while you're walking, or are you staying at the base of the tower?
We should be walking.
It's the same direction until we reach this crossroads by the bridge. So while walking,
we should be walking.
We don't really have time to waste. So we are having this conversation as best we can.
We're walking and we're planning. We're walking and we're planning.
We're walking and
We're
we're
walking
plotting.
and plotting. We're walking and plotting.
I should have asked Hai here if she had some rations.
You'll be fine. Also, probably not.
Actually, probably so.
Oh, well.
Guard towers are stocked.
Oh, so
Well-
we're specifically being haunted. Great.
Oh, you don't know if it's like they might have desiccated those too, but like, if so, you're gonna have a bigger problem on your hands than just you know
Yeah, that's true.
that.
All right.
We could always pause by my house. We're about to walk past it.
Oh shit. Yeah.
And
See if
where
there's
do you
food
live?
there. Right here.
Do you want to swing up to your house?
Yeah. I mean, it's literally just off the road, so.
I'm so hungry.
So, a little bit of a note. Within Willowshire, there are sliding doors on every building, except for outhouses which have hinges, hinged wooden doors. The exterior sliding doors are made of solid wood and grant standard cover and can be forced open pretty easily. Interior sliding doors are easier to open even by force, but you can also poke holes in the paper membrane of them.
So we're approaching Yuki's house.
How are the doors on Yuki's house then?
I imagine they're standard.
Okay. Yeah, they would be standard. I mean, you're going to tell me gestures to yield Yuki at that point.
Yeah, no, they're definitely standard doors. There's no reason why the family would have different doors.
So tell me a
Another
little bit
miracle
about
of engineering.
Tell me a little bit about this, your home as you round the corner towards it.
Goodness. Well, it's a pretty typical home for Willowshire. I kind of have the impression that it's on a little bit of a hill, just a little, a low one, and goodness.
Oh, sorry.
It's all good.
My bad. Can you close that? I don't know how to close that myself.
Yes.
Yeah, we can
Okay,
close
cool,
it.
cool. My bad. I'm trying to fix something. I'm going to leave it alone for now. It's not that big of a deal. Don't worry about it. Okay. Just kind of a modest home then?
Yep. Nothing crazy about it. Nothing that really stands out.
Inside, you do have your ration or your normal food stock, your pots there, your pans. You have stock enough to make a simple meal if you want to.
Okay. Do we want to stop and have a quick meal? Since none of us have eaten today?
Mm.
Yes.
All right.
It was good.
Okay. Yuki will prepare a meal quickly.
Hmm.
This seems like enough time, so I'll refocus.
Okay. This would be enough time to do that. Absolutely.
Yeah, 10
Houses
minutes.
nearby, right?
Sorry?
There are other
Yeah.
houses nearby, right?
Oh, yes. Very much so.
While the meal is being prepared, Three Tails is going to briefly take a look at some of the other houses and see if anyone else is still around,
Ah.
or if there's more carnage. He's not gonna go like to this one. He's gonna like check out this one, pretty much.
But not that one, though. Well, why don't we find out something?
And he will tell everyone, "Hey, I'm gonna take a look around and see what's going on.
You shouldn't go out alone.
Then you can come with me."
Joy of joys. Yes.
Go ahead. So, you're heading out to this one?
Shit, we might as well, right?
Or this one? Which one are you going? You tell me. I'm
Uh,
asking you.
I want to go to the one right next door.
Right across the street? Okay. Give me a perception check.
Okay. Assume, Nezeryx gets one as well.
Meanwhile,
Mm-hmm.
Do
Orbeak
have that
is
-1.
cutting some timber while also reading a book.
You were refocusing.
That is what refocusing looks like.
Well,
Hey, I
fair
got a
enough.
12.
Very nice.
I am reading a book and cutting wood at the same time.
Oh,
Gotta re-enter the -1.
Yeah, you gotta do that every time.
Oh, damn.
Ho-ho! It's a good thing you're with me.
rawr. You hear what can only be described as the most childish imitation of a roar possible, coming from inside the house. Rawr, roar, rawr, roar.
Is it one person doing it, or is it like two people roaring back and forth?
It's just one.
Okay.
What is the equivalent of knocking when you have sliding doors? It's still. Do you see those?
Knocking.
Oh, you tap on the
on the
wood. You tap on the wood sides.
Yeah. Which Three Tails will do.
Okay. You tap.
It's like knock knock.
You hear the everything is quiet.
Oh, the tenants.
We heard you roaring. Are
Nothing.
you okay in there?
Nothing replies.
It's Three Tails. The monk.
Whoops.
Oh shit.
Whoopsie.
I didn't see that. I'll just roll an occultism.
We're just gonna just roll occultism. Don't mind
You
that
got it.
statement.
Yes, ma'am. What statement? I didn't see
Mm.
anything.
Sorry about that.
Fuck!
Fuck.
Well, thank God Nezeryx is here. The dice hate me right now.
Yeah, for the best actually.
That is
Three
what I'm here
Tails.
for.
You recall a tale about a child spirit that will haunt a place if left alone in the rain and fog. Basically, if children are left alone, they'll be turned into spirits immediately and haunt the area, becoming feral ghosts. It is best to rescue children before they become these ghosts.
He is already reaching for the side of the door so he can open it. There is a look of panic in his eyes. What does Nezeryx know?
Nezeryx, you know that when abandoned, occasionally, not commonly, but occasionally, toys will become alive, stealing the voice of their owner to replicate the noises they made when played with to lure others in. However, their hateful nature at being abandoned will make them aggressive. Chat brings up a good point. I'm just going to read up on when to allot hero points, because maybe I'm doing that wrong.
I don't know. My understanding was that they were similar to inspiration.
That's my understanding too,
So we can
but
have
I'll check.
3.
You can have up to 3. But anyway,
Yep.
You guys continue on with, you have 2 conflicting bits of information. You technically know when to use them, which one's true, but you know.
Nezeryx
Not in character, we don't.
Nezeryx will grab Three Tails' arm
What?
before he opens the door.
There's a kid in there. We gotta save them.
It may not be a child.
You think they already turned into a ghost?
What? No.
Ghost?
It might be. Would Nezeryx know what the technical terminology, like what the name of this sport of?
Let me grab it for you real quick.
There's a possibility that a child left alone in rain or fog will become an abandoned one. An angry, sorrowful ghost that can attack people. So we need to make sure that it's not actually a kid.
A Katashira.
Shiro. Nice.
Nezeryx will respond with, it may not be a child, it may be one of their possessions that has been abandoned.
Oh, okay.
Turned
It is
evil.
normal to
and
hand out
bloodthirsty.
a hero point after each hour as well.
Oh.
So 2 hours. So go ahead and I'm gonna give you guys each full hero points. These can be spent. These reset at the beginning of this or at the end of session, by the way. So spend away.
I believe you can use them to reroll any d20 roll. In addition,
Indeed.
if you would die for the first time in a session,
You can spend all of them.
Spend all of them
Yep.
to avoid it.
spend
Yep.
all of them, and then you'll get back up. Or at least you won't die. Something like that.
I'll figure this
All
out
right.
while you guys are talking, but let's not ruin the moment on that one. Sorry about
So
that.
here,
Just
here is my compromise. Is I think the word in the common tongue. You get your weapon ready, and I will open the door and find out if it's a child.
Deal.
And he
Nezeryx
kind of
will
shifts his feet a bit,
Draw her.
getting into the crane stance.
Nezeryx will draw her sickles.
And so, ready? 3 flings open the door.
inside is a rather common, like, how, or actually, sorry, you're flinging open the door. Give me a DC 15 athletics, please.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, that's what
The
comes to
Athletic.
rip open that door, bitch.
Rare and
Oh, wait,
highly
it's
sought
blocked?
after athletics.
Yeah, of course it is.
Athletics
Huh?
initiative
Shit.
roll.
Yeah, that makes sense. No, not initiative. I got a 2.
Three Tails meekly grabs onto the side like Mr. Burns and goes, "Nyeh." And it just goes chunk.
Not open, like, at all.
It's locked.
Hmm.
Oh. Nyeh.
Well,
You hear something shuffle inside.
Do you need some help?
yeah.
The
It's
necromancer
slippery.
asks the monk.
I can't get a grip on it.
It is dry as a bone.
What makes you think I can?
Orbeak, your cocular
My senses are
pulse
tingling.
ringling or burning.
Oh, aren't you magic? Don't you have an unlocking spell?
I'm using the hatchet to like make
I'm
just
not
magic
that
everything.
kind of magic.
Can't just
Why not?
magic everything. God
something
damn.
must be hit very hard somewhere.
You're a monk. You're supposed to be able to hit things. All I've seen you do today is whiff.
Ooh,
We have been in one fight.
How many fights have we been in today? You're 0 for 1, friend.
Presumably, I'm within like earshot if they yell, right?
No,
We're not
oh,
yelling.
if they yell,
They're
yeah,
not
they're not
really.
yelling. It's all.
Tall is this building?
Oh my god. Just let me try.
Fine, you try.
This isn't going to go well.
You don't know that. And if it doesn't, you can't give me any more sass. Ha!
For the purposes of magic, does a building have a skeleton?
No.
Should we use our hero point for this?
It does have... yes, do you wish to use hero point? Do you wish to use your first hero point to open a door?
No.
Come on. I believe you can right-click
if-
their rolls in chat to click re-roll of hero point and it'll remove the point. Nice.
If
Yeah, it does.
this does not work, I have an alternative option.
With a mighty chunk, Nezeryx grabs hold of the bone-dry door and rips it backwards, and it does not move.
Well, let's see here. If it is a child in there,
Our
abandoned
heroes.
in the mist and the fog,
They will probably unlock the door here in a moment.
they're already going to be traumatized. If it's not, I'm not sorry for what I'm about to do.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
What?
What? Oh god, Zon rolled a D100. That ain't good.
Click. You hear latch give. You don't understand. They locked this thing inside. You're releasing it. Yells chat.
It's a child.
Go on.
And
Open
three
the door,
things
then.
opens the door.
The door opens.
Oh boy.
And inside,
Inside is a rather normal-looking building. There's a oven. There's a stove. There's an oven stove. There's a stove oven. Lots of stoves in this room, actually. About 7 of them, actually.
why are there 7 stoves in this house?
How do you think
I
you
think
make
the
a
house
surplus of...
The
It's a
beds have
Minecraft
been...
house,
You know what?
obviously.
Fuck it.
This is
This,
a charcoal
baking
burner's
house.
the beds have been moved to the center, so there's 4 beds facing each other.
Oh my god.
Oh god, the feng shui in this building is awful.
Oh, it's all kinds of fucked.
There's a stove on the west side?
There is a
This is
small
not-
crib as well here next to it.
Oh no.
But beyond that, no lights are lit. It's dark and you don't hear anything.
The
Who
fuck
unlocked
opened the door?
Hmm.
Starting to think you
Monkey.
might be right, friend.
So,
Is there any... Does it look like there's anything in the crib?
Give me perception checks, both of you.
minus
it.
1 still.
Oh my, yes. The fog rolls in with you.
Oh,
Fuck.
good.
And the thunder rolls.
We're getting into
I'll
real
learn how to
geeky
harness
hours
this
here.
fog. at some point.
Rolls.
Well,
Oh!
Shit.
nah, fuck it. I'm re-rolling.
Okay.
Not gonna play
Yeah,
forward with that.
Better.
We don't.
I did like.
Do we
seeing us
believe in that
bumble
nat
through
one?
this.
As the 2 bumblers bumble.
I believe in
I
the
am
nat
doing
one.
fine. Fuck
That is
you.
fair. Three Tails, you peek over and you find a crumpled up bed inside, like a blanket inside the crib. It is, you find, decorated in the themes of like little stone lions. This is a trend that's taken over recently, that people will design cribs with the like stone lions, like the guardian lion creatures,
Yeah.
to protect their children. Some have actually adapted it to just instead have ugly cute instead, but it finds that babies will, if they're disposed to being scared of spiders, will scream. So lions are a safe bet otherwise. However, it does occur to you that it's strange that there's no toys within this. bed. As
Jesus Christ.
a mouth bites down on Nezeryx's leg sharply.
Oh, a Nezeryx. Okay, cool.
There is a small plushy lion currently latched to your leg. Holy shit. It is gonna fucking KO you.
Oh! Not quite.
But
It rips into you and comes away revealing bone, not just teeth. Teeth would be upsetting, but fingers in its mouth that grasp out from it, and he goes, "Rawr," in the voice of a child.
you were right.
First off, ow!
It's gonna go for a second bite.
No!
No, I'm on it. After that, fucking.
Nah, it missed.
Okay, fucking Three Tails launches himself at it.
How loudly does
Nezeryx, I'm gonna say that you guys are very intensely cooking.
Okay, we're getting some spices in here. We're doing
Listen, this is some Star Wars fucking holiday special cooking going on.
we're doing some Monster Hunter style cooking sequences.
Just it's going. Oh, are there fumble tables? Ooh.
Fumble tables.
Okay, I don't want to bring that in yet, but I'm gonna read up on that. Absolutely. Because
Hell yeah. Next time.
But for now, yeah, you have an angry toy to deal with, and Three Tails launches themselves at it.
Yes.
Okay, you launch yourself at this toy. Whoo boy, how do I want to do this? I don't know if that's a function of the character. Let me read this real quick
Oh,
to
how
see
much
if you
trouble
have
are we in?
an ability.
Uh-oh.
Well, I'm gonna see if you give me. Let's go with a fist for now to grab it. Fist attack to grab the damn
Oh,
thing.
you want me to grab it? Okay. Yeah. I'll
I
grab
assume
it.
you're grabbing it, or you're just gonna like launch yourself at it spear tackle wise.
Grab it first. Well,
Okay.
I was gonna 18 to grab it.
You grab a hold of this thing. I'm gonna let you know now. You are not damaging your way out of this. It begins to try to bite at you. However, its body doesn't support the ability to bend.
Yeah.
Stir, whip, stir, whip, 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 stir. Hell yes.
You, say something to this little thing.
Okay.
I understand you're upset, but you were not abandoned.
Give me a diplomacy.
I have yeah, okay.
Give me a diplomacy.
No, I want to re-roll that.
Okay. Was gonna ask.
Resources!
Lower.
Technically better.
There's a pause, and slowly you see the threads holding its button eyes unravel, and the buttons fall as bloodshot eyes pop or slowly push out of the stuffing. They begin to bug eye out of its head, as its little finger teeth grasp out of its mouth at you.
Where are the eyes looking?
Oh, at him.
That's worse.
Uh-huh.
See how that's worse, right?
I will allow occultism checks to figure out what the fuck.
Yeah.
Or as the DM, I can say you could just chuck the damn thing because it's all of a pound and run.
That is Plan C. I would like to roll occultism first.
Okay.
I think that might be a hero point.
That's right.
Oh,
Do you want to re-roll that, or do you want to keep 10? Or do you want to see what Three Tails rolls?
yeah.
Ooh, that's funny. Oh! You are taking this above ways it was written, and I approve? Hell yeah. That's the goal right there.
My occultism.
I was hoping that was going to be a 1. I'm not going to lie. It landed on a run
It
for
would
a
have
second.
been so
And
funny.
I was
It
so
landed on a
pumped.
3 on my screen. I was like, no.
Okay. Both of you understand that you need to repress the memories through a ritual of whispering sweetness to it. This is another occultism roll. You have to basically whisper childhood memories, genuine childhood memories from you to it to calm the spirit within and suppress the memories of the stuffed doll.
Meanwhile,
Deal.
next door.
Meanwhile,
Really
next
makes
door.
this good. We should saute some onions.
Ah, fuck.
Oh yeah, that's a
Meanwhile,
great
next
idea.
door, do you think this is too much salt?
A little more paprika.
Good taste.
You see that the stuffy hands are beginning to like shake as something is worming its way out and extending the arms.
We are running out of time.
Go ahead and give me those
We're
rolls,
only one
boys.
house over.
You ready?
Listen, it's a different world over here, okay? It's a whole other life.
Okay, I love the idea that Nezeryx and Three Tails both came to the same conclusion, locked eyes, and just nodded.
And we both looked at each other and said, okay. And we played the first thing that came to our head. Just so happened to
16 is
be
a failure?
a 2 fails in a row. A 2 fails in a row.
I can't see what mine is because
This is private.
yeah.
Susan's it was
Why
an 18.
Oh,
And that failed?
That failed. You need a 21.
I think we need to. Yeah, okay. I think we both need to re-roll, bud.
Before you do that, it's gonna bite your hand.
Yeah, okay. Good luck. I have a 19 AC.
Yeah, okay.
Fuck.
Oh no.
That's crit.
That is a
That's
crit.
good for me. Yeah.
2 steps in a row.
Uh-huh.
No!
Okay.
I don't think dying from massive damage is a thing in this.
It is technically, but I'm gonna say that you cannot die from massive damage on this.
It has to be double your max HP.
Double your max is the big thing.
Not current, max.
Yeah.
So,
But I'm gonna let Free Tails cry out and alert the others before he crumbles.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry, Felix. I do not know why this happens to you so often, but you are the the dying monkey. And I don't understand why. I'm sorry. I promise it is not me targeting you.
Oh, I know.
I was going for Seuss.
I know.
you did
Or
go
we
for
will.
me.
Chuck
Orbeak will
kinda
jump
like-
into action.
Both of you hear that, and it is going to
They
try
were
to
in a
run
dangerous
out of the
situation.
door, by the way.
Yeah.
Nezeryx, are you going to stop it?
The thing's trying to run out the door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
This is going to sound dumb. Can I football kick it across the room?
Into the house or out of the house?
Into the house.
Yeah, you can absolutely try to football kick it. I'll just hit it unarmed.
Not athletics.
No,
punt
that's
that
athletics
bitch.
to me.
Oh, you want to? Well, I'll allow either.
No.
How about that?
Unarmed is
Okay.
better for me, so I want to go with unarmed.
I am trying to be forgiving as one of your
That's
party
fair.
members has fallen down.
Why are all my
Self-private.
rolls
Oh,
wrong?
did-
like
hang on.
that?
You set
Go
them?
I don't know
Right
why.
underneath,
Yeah, I was about to say.
Go to the roll mode. Is it on public or is it on private?
What do you mean?
So,
It
Seuss,
says
if you
public.
look at... Okay, it does say public, because it's just going to me.
Fucking weird.
We're going to have to work on
Why
that.
did you break your?
'Cause it's not even showing-
Reload Foundry.
I was about
It's
to say,
not even showing me the damage.
could you
amount.
re-roll Foundry? Or reload?
Yeah, I'm reloading. Ben, get off my
Reloading.
keyboard. You might be the problem.
But either way, that was successful. You punt that thing deeper in, it goes rebounding into one of the kitchens with with the many stoves.
I
At
love
least
it.
2 of them. Orbeak, you have arrived. Mori, are you gonna keep cooking?
No, Yuki's on her way over.
You can see in the doorway that hey, that's public, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was public.
Nice. Okay,
It's a-
looks like that fixed it. Well,
yeah. I don't know what was
you're
going
not
on.
damaging.
Okay. So I get
Can I
here.
click the chat card to reveal it? Oh, I can. Oh, look at that. Revealed everyone. Cool. Thank
there we
you.
go.
God, that's very useful. Foundry's
Or-
great. The fucking
Orbeak.
Ian Kid 1 is great. This is good.
Orbeak
Orbeak, you
sees
see
an
the crumpled
opportunity.
body of Flea Tails. Do you see an opportunity to kill Flea Tails and usurp his role as damage dealer?
Not
His
well.
role
I
as
see an
damage
opportunity. That's not the one I'm capitalizing on. I like the stove. Ignition. It just ignites something.
Oh,
Unless it. Oh no.
my bad. I thought you said stealth.
What
I would
are
like to
you
stealth.
igniting?
What are you igniting?
You
don't.
kicked it
You don't.
into an oven.
No,
I
into
kicked
a
it
room
into
with
the
an
house.
oven. Which is
Oh,
many
I thought you-
rooms, because there's fucking 7 stoves in here for some reason.
I thought you said that he kicked it into one of
Oh,
the mini
please
stoves.
burn this house down.
No.
Absolutely burn this house down. Fuck this place.
What?
See what happens when you burn a curse. It'll be great.
I will still use ignition, but I'll use it with a spell strike if you'll allow me.
I'm gonna let you know now, you are not damaging your way out of this.
Idiot is not going to fix it.
I believe
But
that
I
I'm not
will
going
allow
to,
it.
But this is definitely what Orbeak would try to do.
Oh,
I
spider, burn the
understand
house.
that, but
Oh, I am gonna pet Sophie while you spell strike this fucking toy. Go ahead.
you have to run inside the house, find whatever room it got kicked into, find it, and then hit it. I don't think spell
fuck yeah.
strike is the way to go.
Get that bitch.
DM allows it.
DM allows.
That was
Oh yeah, go ahead.
you're a point.
Yeah, get it. Yeah, fuck yeah, man. Hell yeah.
I assume that's damage.
That is damage. Give me it. Fuck yeah.
And then it needs to make a save for reflex save for.
I don't think it
Yeah.
has stats, but okay. I don't know if it has
Okay.
stats, but I'll do what I can.
Oh god, it doesn't have hit points.
Okay, then I'll just like roll damage like.
Yeah, as if it failed. Roll it as if. Oh, this thing's awful. So I have to watch a show
Five.
called Shinibi's Apartment Ghosts, apparently, because it's all about ghost yokai. You fucking... Good news. Now it's on fire.
Yeah.
I would like
So,
to.
The clawing...
If-
Its stats are yes. Its arms are already double the length it should be, unrolling like a clown's fucking sleeves. Ending at
knows one
sharp
solution.
claws. And it is now burning. As the fur on it doesn't burn like you would expect fur to burn, but more like how meat sizzles off of... So yeah, this is worse. This is worse.
I would like to drag Three Tails out of the entrance of this house.
I'm just taking you with me, buddy. Okay, give me an athletics check to drag Three Tails.
Oh, this is gonna go
hell.
poorly.
While that's happening, Three Tails, can I get your first death saving throw? We gotta learn about the dying state. That is not the DC 10 to move that bitch.
Can I assist with that athletics check?
I will allow an aid other, yes.
Awesome. How do you do aid other?
You roll the skill, and then if you get above a 15, I believe, you help them. You add a +1.
Mhm. Which
Is
will
it
be
15
enough.
or 10?
Let me double check. Three Tails, you have successfully gotten out of the dying state. Congratulations.
It's 10 plus your level of dying.
You don't have a level of dying.
Yeah.
Oh.
You haven't taken damage. You just entered dying. Oh, 10 was for Pathfinder 1. 15. So what that means is that you're no longer in the dying state, but you're not awake either.
Yeah.
15 for Pathfinder. Yep, Pathfinder 2 is 15. So you don't quite
However-
aid, as you just guys kind of like rock his body a little bit.
Why is this
I'm
fox
gonna-
so fat?
Oh, sorry.
trying to
You're
find
right.
a hero.
You are
Oh, wait,
dying
that's
level
right.
1. So you did sorry, I'm so sorry, guys. For context,
Goodbye.
that is dying. You are now at dying 2 because that was dying level 1. So you need a
Yeah.
DC 11. Now you're at DC 12.
Yep.
As they rock the body. Back to Orbeaks. Orbeak, that thing's going to bite at you because it is on fire now.
Ah!
You did this to you.
Now I can give it a
You
type.
didn't tell me what. Nobody told me what this thing was. I just came in here and it's a thing.
Nom.
You came in here.
I saw you
saucing,
kicking
you
it.
hit it.
I'm just going to go ahead and roll that.
Yeah, that's
Is that,
great.
a,
You saw
is that a
3
crit?
kills
Yeah, that's great.
bleeding out unconscious, and
It's figures.
I
I solve problems.
Did-
Oh, fuck! I'm on the ground.
Yeah.
You hear "Rawr" as this thing begins to twist itself upside down to walk better now that it's on fire. Dripping meat onto the ground as its body sizzles away. Climbing over Orbeak's unconscious corpse. God, am I going to TPK you on a curse? Maybe.
No, because
The answer might surprise you.
Yuki is good at occultism.
I am good at occultism. Can I make an occultism roll about what the
please,
hell
yeah.
is going on in here?
Yeah, there's a lot happening.
There
Yeah,
There is a
make that-
conscious person to tell you what it is and what you need to do.
that is true. I will allow him to relay that so you can use this critical
That is a nat fucking 20.
to suppress the memories, maybe.
Yeah.
So, Nezeryx, did you want to let her know what to do as she goes up to bat?
yes, please.
And then that's a
Yuki.
nat 20.
Yeah.
Tell me how you gently repress this thing back into a cute stuffed lion that hugs your arm.
Oh gosh.
What memories do you tell it? What stories do you whisper to it? And while that's happening, Orbeak and Freetails, give me another roll.
Yuki thinks way back, and she remembers one of the earliest childhood stories that she can remember. Just a very simple tale. God, my mind goes completely blank while I'm trying to remember any story I've ever heard.
Mm-hmm. They have to be memories from you,
Yes.
specifically.
Yuki talks about a time that her mother read her a story
Mm.
when she was a little girl.
Mm-hmm.
Story, we'll say that it was a kitsune story about how sometimes the kitsune need to hide themselves among people, and why, kind of an object lesson in the occasional need to pretend to be something else.
Cute
Okay,
little
so
story
you
about changing
whisper
faces.
about basically being fox children and like raising a child that can shift and such, and about kind of not even just hiding yourself, but the comfort of being yourself at home and with your kin and with your brother especially.
Yeah.
Slowly this thing reduces in size. The fire goes out. Its fur is singed but not like destroyed. Its mane is still intact. The eyes don't return, but the eyes recede, and it gently wraps its little stuffed arms around you. It snuggles in as the finger teeth disappear.
Oh, that's
You now have an eyeless stuffy doll that I will give you as an item now.
Oh,
I don't want that.
I'm gonna keep it.
Why?
That's adorable. I also have friends who are dying,
That is
so
true.
I am going to cast heal.
reaction
How does
heal.
that work? Oh, is it because I don't have a token?
Yeah, yeah. It's a house. We're not more than 20 feet, or no, 60 feet away from each other. Because if you use the 3 action, it's an AoE that hits everything.
Yeah,
that's
I'm
true.
trying to use the 3 action version of heal.
Okay, fair enough.
So it will heal. I'll just roll then.
Yeah, well, if you click on the spell, you can pull it up.
As I understand it, healing itself will get you, because you don't actually hit like negatives in this one.
No, you just get back up when you get hit.
When you get healed, you just back up.
There
But
it
you
goes.
both take the wounded action, or the wounded condition now.
Yes, we have wounded 1.
Yep. Okay. Whew.
So
Very slowly, you both come to consciousness. As this fucking horrifying doll has receded into a cute plushie again. I'm actually gonna go quickly find a fucking...
Hey, Maxie's.
Nice.
so that's, if I'm reading this right, that's 16.
No, we just go to 8. The baseline
Well, it
skill.
says the spell has a range of 30 feet. If you're healing a living creature, increase the hit points restored by 8 for 2, and then 30 is the target.
No, that version only happens if you use the two action version. You lose that +8, but you get AoE.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. That's how it works. Okay.
That's annoying.
That's
It's-
stupid, but all right.
It's because it's so that if you use it as a targeted heal or if you use it as an attack, you have a way of making it have actual numbers.
I will find
Spells
a
within 30 feet if you're healing living. Okay.
better one later.
Right.
Oop. I wonder if this works. Nope. I have to add it somehow. That's card stack. Nope. Create a compendium, create a folder. I'd like to create an item, please. It is a treasure. Build watch here. Iron this. Wham. Unique. Sorry, I'm going through and adding. It takes a little bit of a second to do.
Mm-hmm.
But it's worth it.
Speaking of worth it, are
So-
we burning the food?
Do you guys beat feet backwards to
Orbeak still like glugging blood from the neck as it's like healed. Save the dinner.
save Martha?
Once everybody is healed with the spell, Yuki will run back to get the food because it is everybody's first meal and she doesn't want to burn it.
Let's see here. Oh, here we go. This is what you have. It just doesn't have eyes anymore. We will do something with that soon. Horrifying, but fun. Someone's going to die. Oh, fun.
I hit it so hard. It didn't help.
Oh, I could have added the one on the sheet. I'm stupid. Oh, such is life. Anyway, you guys go back and enjoy a meal. It is on that note that I think we're going to wrap up tonight's session. This has been quite a lot.
Has been a minute.
Cheese and rice, Mooney.
Indeed. Well, thank you all so much for joining us. Thank you everyone for watching. Thank you so much, Ian the Kid, for the help. You all have been divine. Absolutely divine in every which way. Thank you, my wonderful players. We will be back next week with more of this. We are going to raid out, because we always raid out if we can. We are going to go give someone who's just started streaming again a lot of love. Fen of Lore is an amazing streamer. But otherwise, round of applause for my players. And you guys, have a good night. Aw,
Yeah,
the
everybody.
Red Princess of Wales, thank you so much for the follow. Big hugs.
I'll go crazy.
Anyway, we'll see you guys later. Bye.
Bye.
Hi, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
5 more subs.
Aw, thank you so much for the 5 subbies.
I'll never
Thank you.
forgive this.
That's very kind of you. Congratulations, everyone.